Yeah. Okay. We are streaming. We're streaming. Can you hear the dryer going in the background? We got a load of laundry going on the stream. Because we're being productive this year, baby. We ain't letting nothing... I can't even pretend. New Year, New You is the topic for this call-in show. If you haven't seen this stream, it's just people call in. I'm going to put up the number soon. And we just have little phone conversations. This time we're talking about New Year. You're new. You're new you. In the new year. You know? Like we're supposed to do. My plans, I simply plan to, for the new year, improve in every way, every facet of life, every day, every single day. Improve a little bit more in every area every day until the end of the year. And then a big drop off. A big backslide, baby. After 1 year of constant improvement, next year's just, sliding downhill, slippery slope. Who knows how low it goes? But this year is about doing better, I guess. In theory, I don't have an action plan. I've been making a lot of soup. That's been my main thing in 2022, is making soup. Soup, it's a great, beautiful thing. It's cheap. It's easy to scale. You can make a shit ton of soup, and it freezes and it reheats easy, and it's cold out. It's frozen outside, so it don't even need freezer space. The world is my freezer. So I've been making a shit ton of soup. That wasn't necessarily a New Year's resolution, but it came to me all suddenly. Soup, make soup, make soup. So that'd be my advice for the new year. Anyway, we're gonna just... Oh wow, I only talked for 2 minutes. Good. Okay, good. Alright. We'll just move it right along, because I don't have anything else to say. Let's see if we got any boys in the chat. Oh shit, I see boys. Let's get in here.
Nothing. I just set up I have a new mic set up.
New year, new mic.
Yeah.
Right on.
I installed a 20-inch wood block to my desk, and then I put a mic on it.
Wow. Did you? How? What? Wait. Did you just like drill a mic into a wood block?
Yeah. Well, the mic stand. I have like a mic stand that's like also kind of not real. It's just more wood essentially. But then I drilled holes into the desk, and then I bought some like clamps.
Dude, hell yeah. Good.
Yeah, I've done everything I planned on doing everything I planned for 2022 is over now, and I don't really see a point in going on now because I already got the wood.
Now you can just take it easy, just kick back and relax and look upon your work. Moxie's like the king.
I'm doing it right now. It looks great.
When I went to Moxie's place, he's got more clamps than I've ever seen in my life, and of all sizes and varieties.
You can never have too many clamps, man.
I honestly see myself like just doing this regularly now. Like just start clamping shit. I'm gonna start putting up shelves on my walls. Like genuinely.
Hell yeah.
Clamping could become a whole new hobby for us.
Well, that's the beauty of shelves. That's more clamp space.
Oh yeah, yeah. Especially like if you get the wire, like the metal ones, they got that lip. That's what I clamp all my clamps to. It's just clamp storage.
That's the type I have. They're like little triangles.
Is there ever a need
the metal ones? Spring clamp? Yeah. Those are great.
Yeah.
I got like a couple bags. They come in like mesh bags of plastic ones, and those kind of suck shit. But just like the sheer amount that you can get in various sizes, I get those, and they're just all over the place. Like, oh, I need a routed cable. I'll just clamp it and then leave the clamp there for months. I've got so many of them.
You were building whole walls with clamps.
Yeah. Yeah, the set wall is still held up with those 2/3 arms and like 5 clamps on each one. I just haven't done anything else like that. It's working, so I'll just leave them.
You guys got a?
I was trying to see.
I
was just trying to see if the clamp like would hold my mic stand, and it was like this clamp holds 2 kilograms, and I was like, well, this is like 2 pounds, so it should hold.
Yeah, that should work.
You guys want to keep talking about?
I don't
clamps?
know conversion.
Hell yeah, clamps are the. Clamps are the future. All of us are going to go buy more clamps, and everyone else should go buy clamps too. That's 2020 years for clamp.
Yeah, you were just gonna ask us some stupid question about the new year. We don't care. Clamps are in.
I have to admit, I have no clamps. I have not a single clamp.
Oh my god, no clamps.
I should have given you some. Jesus Christ.
That would have been cool.
Clamp your car.
Just
you have like a whole for the next car, man. You can just have clamps around your car and have like whole mic set up there.
I think this is a failure of imagination on your part because what is a clamp? Anything's a clamp if you're brave enough.
Dude, I have a Captain Crush. What is this called? Wait a second. Cat Crush. It is called Captains of Crush. It's a clamp. It doesn't hold anything. You just clamp it repeatedly to beef up your fucking forearms.
I had one of those once and I broke it. I used it too much. Just the plastic.
Yeah, right.
Snapped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it did. The plastic part snapped. Yeah.
I got.
They don't make them like they used to.
My brother asked me for mine. I had one too, and my brother's like, "Hey, can I borrow it?" I've never seen him use it, and he just like every time I asked for it back, he's like, "Oh, I'm like in the middle of using it right now." I'm like, "Right now? Like immediately?"
Mine is getting real.
It's been years.
Mine's getting real gunked up. Apparently, my hands are dirty and disgusting all the time.
Well, yeah, you're a greasy Italian, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of dark greenish
You've got,
gunk.
Ugh.
you've got one hand on the clamp and another hand in a pasta bowl, and you just like alternate.
Those are the twirling. You gotta, like, if you twirl the fork, that's the forearm. All right, boys. Good talking about clamps with you.
That's it, huh?
Amen.
Oh, okay, yeah. We'll keep talking about clamps.
We could talk about. Do you want to talk about New Year's stuff? Because we could
No.
do that.
That's what we've been talking about this entire time, dude.
All right,
We
so
talk
we all
about
resolve to
the
use more
topic
clamps.
when you're not here. Every time you leave, we talk about the topic of the stream.
We're talking about the whole new year, new you. We're talking about you, Mr. The Minute Hour, and how you need clamps. Maybe we'll
you.
come up with something else that you need when you come back.
Yeah, you can improve me. I like it. All right, good. Boys, I'll see you then in like an hour.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, okay. Normally we do a break first, but we're going quick today. We started late, so we're going quick. We're going to be moving right along, so let's just go straight into some calls. The number... oh my God. I promise I'm not like super drunk. I'm only 1.5 beers in, but I got the energy drink and the beer going at the same time. It's a lot of gas. All right. The number is 518-288-7938. 518-288-7938. Call in. I just turned off Do Not Disturb mode. Just so everyone who's calling in knows, I don't have any numbers blocked or anything like that. It is purely based on whatever Google allows, whatever number just happens to get through. I don't know how it works, to be honest. But I have nothing to do with it. So just don't get y'all in your fucking crazy minds be like, the fucking minute hours won't let me. Yeah, just call in. Sometimes you get on, sometimes you don't. It's just I pick up the first one that comes up. Sorry to sound so annoyed. Because I'm not. I'm annoyed now because I see so many calls not coming through. Like, I don't know why this occurs. This is a problem with Google, I guess. So if one of these... Oh, here we go. All right, fine.
Call from
Jericho.
Okay. Jericho.
Yo.
What's up, bro?
Not much. What are you up to, bud?
Just doing this gold darn Collins show tonight. We're talking about New Year, New You. Are you so excited for the
Woohoo.
new year, bro?
Yeah, man. It's pretty stoked.
Really?
Yeah, man. I'm just
What the fuck?
living life. No.
What's got you excited?
Nothing really. I'm just
Okay.
kind of on break right now from work, so, you know,
Oh, yeah, you got
put my
COVID?
feet up. No.
Just,
I'm just on like a 15-minute
oh,
kicking my feet up.
shit. Okay, very brief break.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But no, I'm allowed to just kind of fuck around and do whatever, so.
Cool. Hell
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
So you have a job that you're happy with?
Yeah, it pays the bills, man. I wouldn't say I'm like dream job by no means, but it is
Right.
pretty nice.
A good for now thing.
For sure. It's not as sweet as your gig, that's for sure.
Hey, hell yeah, bro. I mean, I
Hell
can't
yeah.
deny it. I don't do shit.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you, man. That sounds like the life right there. Fuck.
Anyway,
How's-
enough of my great perfect life.
Yeah.
What's shitty in your life, bro? What are you gonna fix this year? If you had, even if you haven't thought about it until this very moment, what do you think? What's a weakness that you could seek to work on?
We're gonna go for probably gonna try and work on my self-esteem. Let's go with that.
Your self-esteem? What are you, some kind of stupid, ugly idiot?
Yeah, man. I'm bald. I'm fat. I'm ugly. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not bald. I'm fat. But no, I don't know, man. Probably just look at myself and be like, hey, man, you're not a total piece of shit.
Dude, that's a good start. I would say that to you. Having talked to you for this brief amount of time, I would feel pretty comfortable saying you're not a total piece of shit.
Appreciate you, man.
And I would like
Appreciate
sign.
you.
I'm saying like not even just I would say it. I would sign a letter to that effect, something official.
Shit, man, we got official documentation on this.
So then nobody could be
That's
like,
even
"Oh,
better.
he just said that in passing." It's like, no, I actually
Yeah,
legally
no,
stand by that.
That's awesome, man. I appreciate it.
Well, what's not working self-esteem wise? Talking to the ladies.
I don't know. I really don't know. I just don't really have much of a esteem to myself.
Do you think? What
I
are you
just kinda
depressed?
I look in the mirror. No, I'm not really depressed. I just look in the mirror and I'm like, you're not the prettiest man I've looked at. I don't look at men and think that they're very pretty, but I just, I'm not. I'm probably single for a reason. Let's just put it that way.
So
I'm
it's
probably
just
single for a reason.
It's just a physical thing.
Yeah, I guess so. I really don't know. I'm just assuming I'm single for a reason.
Well, there's a lot of single people, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
They are all
Nothing
over
that
the
a few
place.
beers can't fix.
Hey, nice.
Hey, there we go.
Well, dude, I mean,
But,
what the fuck are you gonna do? If you rather than, I mean, you could either just try to change your perspective, which is one route, or
yeah.
take whatever
yeah.
in-person actions you might want to take. Work out a little bit, get a cool hat. Start wearing a cool hat.
Oh, yeah.
If the hairstyle's an issue.
Cool hat would not be a bad idea.
Get an
actually.
old
I think
jacket
I
from
could
the
probably
thrift
go-
store, a shiny jacket.
There you go, new thrifty jacket.
I
Kind
don't
of
know.
digging the new hat idea, though, honestly. That might be the best idea.
I
New
got
hat.
I got a
Fuck
new
it.
hat for Christmas. It's one of those
Hey,
it's one of those paperboy hats. I'm honestly afraid to wear it in public
Oh.
because
don't be afraid, man. That's a good hat.
no, it's because there's an episode of King of the Hill where Hank Hill puts on one of those hats as a joke in a department store.
Yeah.
And he looks in
I
the
remember
mirror.
that one.
Looks in the mirror. He goes, "I look like a jackass."
Oh, I remember that one, dude.
But
That was a good episode.
yeah, it was.
But yeah, don't let Hank Hill just deviate your opinion on your hat, man. Just because he's some old bastard doesn't mean that you gotta hate your hat.
Dude, I think that's valuable advice. Hey, thank you for calling in, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. Appreciate you.
All right.
You guys have a good night.
Good luck
I'm gonna
on your-
continue on the show.
Good luck on the rest of your shift, dude.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. Good luck on the rest of the show.
All right, thanks, man. See ya.
Yeah, peace.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can do it with the paperboy hat. It's got a lot. It's a loaded hat. It's a loaded hat. It's got a lot of. I don't know. I feel like it says a lot about me that I don't want said. That isn't. I don't think it's true. I think it makes me look like a person that I'm not. But I like the hat. But it's like I don't like when people wear the hat. I don't like the people who wear the hat. All right, anyway. Not everybody. Paperboy hat's a good hat. Calls. There's many calls. Take my word for it. I'm not janking your chain here. There really are a lot of calls that are just not coming through. We'll wait for a second. If it doesn't work, we'll call one of them back. Here we go. It's just not
Call
a great
from-
system.
Drake.
Is that
To
Drake?
accept.
Drake?
Hello.
Yo.
Been an hour.
Was it Drake?
What? Yeah.
Yo, dog. How's it going?
What's going on with you?
Nothing much. You literally sound so much like the last guy.
I didn't even notice.
Maybe I'm way off.
Ah,
What's
well,
up, Drake? How's the new year going, bro? 2 weeks in.
Oh,
It's going great so far. I'm just figuring things out as I go along. Got a lot of changes coming. Gotta move across the country. I suppose
Ooh.
that's yeah.
From which, like, coast to coast, you're saying?
Yeah. East Coast to West Coast. I'll be moving. I guess that's a pretty big resolution, if you can call it that.
That's a huge one. That's a huge life change. You ever been to the West Coast?
I've not. It's
Ooh.
exciting.
It's an entirely different place. I mean, obviously, but even
Have you been there?
culturally. I lived on the West Coast for a couple of years,
Oh wow.
but
What'd you like about it?
I was in LA, which is a very undesirable place on the West Coast. Would you?
Yeah.
You don't have to say like the place, but like maybe just like the state that you would be going to.
It's California.
Yeah.
It's California.
All right.
Yeah, about I want to say a couple hours north. I think
Yeah.
Point Magoo.
Okay. Well, I know it's like the West Coast culture thing. Like people are a lot more. I don't know. They're a lot more chill. They're a lot more into health food and sort of shit like that. There's seems like less alcoholism. I feel like alcoholism is more powerful in the places where it gets really cold.
Yeah, I can see that. Definitely can see that.
But L.A. in particular was really shitty just because, like, all the fucking, Hollywood stuff. But I don't know too much about the rest of California.
Right. I mean, I think I'll try to stick to some of the more nature-oriented things like the state parks and such. I hear it's beautiful.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Are you going for work?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really have a choice in it per se, but you gotta make the best of your situation. So.
Are you
Navy.
you dating anyone? Are you?
Oh yeah, I'm bringing my wife.
Okay, nice. What is
Yeah.
she?
So I won't be alone in this.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Yeah, go on.
So no, it's not the worst kind of situation, but it's I guess you could say it's a big uncertainty.
Are you feeling good or bad about it? Just nervous or?
I'm just going with the flow at this point. I felt bad, now I'm feeling good. Then I felt a little bad again, but it just comes and it goes, and I'm just gonna try to just roll with the punches and adapt. That's the best I can do, right?
Yeah, definitely. Do you move a lot for the Navy stuff?
Oh, just every few years or so.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been spending most time on the East Coast lately, so yeah.
You got any big plans? You got nature shit sounds good in California. There's the good national parks and shit. Or is it just hit the ground there and see what it's like?
That's exactly it. Hit the ground, see what it's like, get lost a little bit, and just learn the place, and yeah, and then I guess I'll just be spend some time away shortly after I get there, and that's the big problem, just going out to sea eventually. But
Yeah, fuck that.
yeah, fuck that for real.
I would never want to do that in my life.
Yeah, no. Again, gotta do what you gotta do. Thank you very much for taking my call. I've been a long time fan. I'm really glad I can finally be on the show.
Hey man, thanks for calling in. It's great talking to you.
Have a great evening, man.
You too, man. Good luck.
Thank you.
Drake. I'm starting to doubt the topic. I hate to say that out loud on the show. We might have to call an audible.
Call from
AB.
Who? Yo, what?
Hello, is this Mr. The Minute Hour?
Yeah, who was this?
This is AB.
AB?
Yes,
What's up, dog? How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm so happy I got on today.
Hell yeah, I'm so happy.
All right. So, new year, new me, right?
Yep, go for it.
All right.
What do you got?
I'm kind of on this 10-year arc, I would say. I've been through a lot of ups and downs, but not last year, many years ago, in 2015, shortly after high school, I took a plane to California. I was just going to, walk around and be a hippie. And if that failed, I was just going to sit under a tree and die. So that was pretty bleak.
God damn.
Yeah, I've been
That
on
was
a
right out
big
of high
journey since-
school?
Yeah.
All right.
That was my
okay.
plan. I saw this movie Into the Wild. I was like, I'm going to do that. Fuck society.
You were going to be the guy who died because he of
Well, I was
malnutrition
gonna die
and poison.
if I didn't come in contact with like cool hippie people. That would be the dream. If like I come across a commune and they're like, yeah, just come stay with us. But
right.
if I failed that, I was gonna just die under a tree.
Okay. All right. Cool. So, what happened?
But long story short, that didn't end up happening. I stayed with my cousin. She was like, you gotta go to college.
Is your cousin
And
in
then-
California? Did you
Yes.
go? Okay, so you went there. Okay.
Yeah, she found out I was coming. She's like, stay with me.
Gotcha.
And she's like, but you gotta go to college. So I went to architecture class for 2 months. Decided it was not for me, but I ended up staying in California for 7 months. Finally, they got tired of me and kicked me back. And long story short, I was in Houston up until 2020, and then I moved here to Austin. I'm in Austin, Texas right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm an artist, and I've been really wanting to like work with the homeless. I've been wanting to do stuff for them because they're treated really bad here. I hear like a lot of them come from other states that are like kicking them out. And when I first moved here, they had a bunch of camps on like City Hall and the police station. They were protesting this, just the way they were being treated.
Yeah.
Poorly by the police. And then there was like a several month long campaign where the police were like telling them wrong information, like, yeah, you can stay here. But then like whenever they weren't looking, they would tear down their camps and take away all their possessions. And even they started a camping ban. So now all of the homeless are essentially in camps here in the city, and it's getting harder for them to get by. It's like really cold, so they need to go to warming stations at certain times, and food is kind of scarce right now. I was hoping that I could...
camping. Did you say a camping ban, as in like no one's allowed to
Yeah,
camp
so
within the proximity of?
Yeah. From what I hear, it's pretty vague. Like you can't just be somewhere out in public and have your stuff on the ground. They can like harass you for that and like arrest you potentially, and
Right.
it's been a big problem here. And so I was hoping to. Well, I'm in contact with some organizations right now that are helping them through this. They're like one of the main people providing foods, giving people rides and stuff. I was hoping to sell my art sometime soon. I want to create this campaign. I have some art that people can look at. Actually, I have a website called HaveYouHadAnyDreamsLately.com. There's nothing new about this thing that I want to do yet because I'm still trying to make it happen. But this is what I would like to do in this new year: just help out these people that have ended up in a situation where they're, being harassed and they're not really having a good time in this life. That could have been me if I went down a different life path.
Right. But you seemed almost. I mean, you were kind of feeling probably incorrectly, but content with that decision.
Yeah. And I'd like to do something for people that, are not having such a good time.
So you're selling art, and then you're gonna like donate the proceeds or something.
I'm going to donate half of it. But that's, I've never done
That's
anything
fair.
like this. I would just like to start. I'm going to like get ideas from these organizations that I'm helping, that I want to help. You can look them up. It's called Little Petal Alliance. They do a lot of good. I haven't set up anything. I've talked to them, and I was going to like do. What's that?
Is the art inspired by?
Oh no, actually, the art actually has it. It was mostly inspired by like random thoughts. I like to do random doodles, and sometimes there's emotional pieces or pieces inspired by friends. There's some abstractions, crazy weird stuff on the website. There's not a lot, but I also have a lot more stuff on my Instagram. It's dreams.lately.
Dreams.lately, Instagram. Let's get these plugs in. Let's make sure the people hear it. Dreams.lately, Instagram. And have you had any dreamslately.com?
Yes, sir.
I'll check that shit out.
Thank you very much for letting me have this outlet.
Dude, I mean, hey, it's, I support people making art, and I support people supporting other people. So you're doing both of those things.
I would like to.
Are you,
badass.
What is it this particular thing for you that inspired you to be making art, or have you been an artist this whole time and now you just have some sort of goal that you've got here?
Yeah, I've been an artist forever. Since I was little, I was tracing Pokemon tapes and stuff. That's just been a crazy evolution.
Nice.
Since then, lots of different phases. But yeah, I see these people suffering, and I've always wanted to do something for them, but I never, did, and I just would like to. I'd like to start.
All right, cool. Dude, thank you for calling in.
Thank you for having me.
Have a great day, man.
You too. Goodbye.
Bye. AB. Dreams.lately. Instagram. I want to look at it right now.
Call from.
Hey, this is Al. Let's talk about
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
I didn't quite catch that. Yo, who is this and what do you want to talk about?
Oh, wow. Holy crap, I got through.
Yeah.
Dude, so I wanted to talk about content creation. I didn't know how long that snippet was. Sorry.
About what? What creation?
Content creation.
I'm not hearing it.
Am I breaking up? Can you hear me?
Say it again one more time.
Yeah, content creation.
Content
in the new
creation.
year.
Okay, content. The word content did not register with me for some reason.
You're
All right,
good. Hey, man, I actually have problems saying words sometimes.
You a
I don't know what it
content
is.
creator yourself, bro? Is that what you're talking about? This?
Technically a musician, if you want to call it that.
Sure, I'll call it that. That is a term.
Yeah, I don't know what I am yet, man. I'm still figuring it out. But I like making music. I like, working with software and stuff. I make visuals sometimes with do you know Resolume?
No, do not know that.
It's like video jockey software. Basically, you get a bunch of AVI files together, mix it together, just do whatever.
Interesting. It's expressly for doing visuals for music?
Yeah, stage production. It's very time code oriented. So it translates to stuff like Ableton or Record Box, for Pioneer.
So it's
stuff.
queuing visual effects.
Yeah, exactly. Time code and queue. Exactly.
Right. All right. So then what's your plan here? You want to talk about content creation in the new year? Are you planning a big push?
In a weird way. So I'm currently apprenticing as a carpenter.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm using that to fund my creative pursuits right now.
That's cool. Nothing wrong with that.
Dude, it's hard though. I'm breaking down every day, and I've noticed this trend with a lot of callers. People are having mental health issues, and I'm sorry, but I'm gonna showboat a second. It's okay, guys. We're gonna make it. I just want to say that.
Is the carpentry is weighing that hard on your mental health? Why? What happened?
Dude,
what are you carpenting? What the hell are you part of some sort of are you making the some sort of death camp operation device and you're like, what have I done? Am I morally responsible?
I mean, is that what suburbia is? Because that's what I'm doing.
Ooh. Ooh. Now we're getting somewhere. All right, so you're building the death camp, the prisons of the future, the houses.
I mean, really, it's more how I'm being treated, so I guess I'm being selfish in this conversation. But
what's going on? You just got some assholes working with you, something like that?
Dude, they want me to quit, and I'm working for family. It's crazy.
They want you to quit?
No, the way they're treating me, man, I'm surprised. If they treat anybody else like this, I mean, it makes sense why people are quitting.
What are they doing? Are they harassing you? Are they calling you the F word?
I mean, honestly, yeah. No, dude, I am,
I knew it.
I mean, I do have, that inflection in my voice. So, yeah, I'm different, I'm different from all these guys.
Just those damn carpenters, those old-fashioned fuckers.
Yeah. Dude,
So they're picking on
stuck
you?
in their
They're
old ways.
bullying you?
I mean, maybe, dude. I mean, I'm not going to put a label on it because I'm pushing through it, man. I'm making this money right now so that I can do what I want.
Which is make music.
Yeah, I want to make music in the end, and then after the carpentry, man, I'm going to make visuals,
Just
then I'm going to
don't-
get paid to make music.
Just don't tell your coworkers about that.
You think?
Did you
Really?
you didn't do that already, right?
Oh, man. I
'Cause
mean,
that would be a
sometimes
huge
I want them to
mistake.
know who I am. Is it a mistake to let them know who I am?
It sounds like it. It sounds like if you told them that you're only doing carpentry to fund your music, they would probably hate you a lot more than they do.
Oh, well, no, they don't know I'm doing it only to fund the music. They just think I'm, like, I don't know, like a screw up or something. I don't know, like, because I've never done this before, so.
Oh, okay. So you're
They
still
just-
learning
yeah.
also.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I've been here, like, about 120 days. They still haven't given me my 90 days review, and it's like, I don't know if I'm doing great or not, but by the way they're talking to me, like, they haven't fired me, and I'm confused. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you've ever had a job like that.
I've only had really, really easy jobs, to be honest. I've only ever worked at like Target and Starbucks and like all these kinds of minimum wage jobs.
Dude, those are easy though. Like, I always found those the
I think
hardest.
it's probably
Like,
easier than carpentry. I mean, I definitely couldn't do that.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird because my biggest gripe is like with Target and stuff like that. Like, my biggest complaint is the people, and then here I am, like
The workers or
what?
the
What am I
customers?
mostly like I feel like I'd be bad at customer service and just handling people in general. I'm not very social, but
Yeah,
like.
yeah. I was definitely
Yeah, I
terrible
don't
at that.
know.
I always worked like backroom stuff because dealing with the customers is awful. Because I can't pretend to care about what they want in the way that they
Yeah,
want.
because I
Like,
know it's all consumerism.
all right, it's just like it's like I'm not really that eager to help you find this little $50 circle thing that you put on your phone or like whatever. Just don't.
You have bigger goals in life, man. Like, I've seen the work you've done, man. Like, I've been following you for a while with your animation, like, and just the projects you put together. Like, as a project manager in general myself, like, it's crazy seeing the work that you pull off, man.
That's what I try to tell these people at Target every day I work there. I do
and
stuff
that's why
on the
you're telling
internet.
me. Holy
You don't
shit.
even understand how important I am. No,
Dude.
there's the alternate thing though. Like I'm trying to stop myself from going down this path because it makes me sound bad.
We're
but-
artists. No, it's the ego of the artist, man. It's okay. And egos are
It's
like
not even that.
babies. We take care of them.
There are
And that's
just
what you're doing.
the people. There are people who are so dumb, and they're just. They think that everyone is as dumb as them. They have no concept of anything that is above how dumb they are. And those people work in the lowest, the like, I don't know. I want to go into this
Dude.
whole thing because like just working with those people is so frustrating. When you actually have to
Don't
work
blame
with them,
the people, man.
when
Don't
you-
blame like the individuals. Blame like the construct of society that we've all agreed
I
upon.
blame the
Just-
people. When I actually had to work with, when
I
I
mean, we
actually
didn't all
had to
agree on
start
it,
working
but-
with those people, and like my responsibility is shared
Mm-hmm.
with them, and like and they're just so incompetent, and they get all pissy with me all the time because they think I'm as fucking dumb and incompetent as they are. Like it's incredibly infuriating to actually work with those sorts of people. Which is why I could never
I don't
last in
wanna,
those
like-
jobs more than like 9 months because eventually I'm just like, God damn it,
Mhm.
there's no possible way I can continue talking to you people. Which makes me
Now,
sound a
are you
little
Canadian
elitist.
or American? Like, I'm not even sure.
American.
Okay. So I'm Midwest myself, man, and it's just like the region out here. Just anything that's like not white collar is just like. I mean, I'm sure. Like, I haven't worked enough white collar jobs to say. That's the only reason I'm differentiating. But like, dude, whenever working blue collar jobs, it's just like I swear, like half of the people I'm working with are either like on drugs that aren't prescribed or on drugs that are prescribed, and then the other half are fucking sociopaths or like just people trying to like
They could
consume
be
you.
crazy. Yeah. You know, but I like all those people when I'm drunk. When I'm drinking, like that's the great equalizer. I no longer feel the superiority. And I know it's bad. I know it's bad, and I know it's wrong. We sound like huge assholes right now, probably alienating everybody listening. And I'm
No,
sorry.
probably. I mean, I hope not. I hope people are trying to relate, or if anything, listening to what like advice I'm trying to share. You're sharing some good advice. Like when you told me not to tell like my coworkers about my personality,
Yeah,
or like not
that's
just
a
like
big one.
tell them about it, but like you know what I mean.
Just yeah. That sounds like the best route. Knowing nothing about your situation besides what you told me. All right, dude, we gotta wrap this up. Thank you for calling
Oh,
in.
I'm sorry, dude.
No.
Yeah.
It's all good. Thank you for calling in. Appreciate talking to you. Good luck with your work. And I wish
Hey, I
you
appreciate
luck
it.
with
Thank you
your,
so much,
your
man.
art as well.
Hey, can I say one quick thing to everybody else?
Go for it.
Guys, it's a new year. It's going to be okay. Just keep on trucking. And I don't know why I said that. I don't even truck. Thank you, guys.
All right. Hell yeah. Have a
Hey,
good
take
one,
care, man.
Bye. Oh, damn it. No. Why is it when I have to fucking piss, the calls come right in?
Call from
Sequoia.
Sequoia.
Yeah, that's me.
What's up, dog? How you doing?
You know what? I'm feeling great right now. It's been an okay day, but it just got better. It is an honor to talk to you.
Hell yeah. What? An honor? It's an honor to talk to you, bro.
Thank you. You honor me then. Honestly, I wasn't sure at first that like it started ringing. I was like, no way. No way. Is this going to be the moment that my life stops being a giant suck?
Dude, and the answer is no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think anything's gonna change after this. Oh, wait, let's do it. Let's make it change. What's the change you're going for
Okay.
this year?
Oh, this year, man, I'm on the daily, but this year,
Okay.
well, yesterday, I just launched first episode of an art introspective series that I want to really put my heart and soul into.
What does
gonna
that
start-
mean exactly? Art introspective series. Like you're analyzing art?
Yes.
Okay.
The you know, like the old '80s like NES games or like the Atari games or
Sure.
old 8-bit pixel games.
Yeah.
The idea essentially is that those games, you have to use your imagination to play them because what was on the screen was so undetailed and so unrealistic that, you know, you kind of had to role play a little bit with it.
Mm-hmm.
So you had to go to the manuals included with the game so that you could essentially fill in the blanks. So the first episode has been to look at the 1986 Legend of Zelda and all the art that they put into the book and kind of string together a narrative of what they're trying to show the viewer, what they're getting into.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's interesting because you're right. I mean, like, manuals barely even exist now. I mean, but back in the
it's a
day,
dead art.
it's super necessary because, yeah, you'd have, besides the instructions, you'd have all that, like, concept art in there that, like, is the fully detailed. It's like, yeah, this is what it actually looks like. It's not what you're looking at on the screen. Like, this is what they actually... It's a weird... All right, well, good. So you're doing, you're making, what's like a YouTube thing?
Yeah, no, I just launched the first
What's it
episode
called?
yesterday.
What's it called?
It's called The Legendary Art of, that's the name of the title, and then the episode is The Legend of Zelda 1986.
What's the channel name then? The Legendary Art of?
The channel name is Sequoia S.
Okay. Good. All right, cool. So is this your first foray into YouTube content type creation?
I don't know if I should say, but I've had many failed channels
Nice.
doing many different things. I had one for 3D modeling where I'd create 3D modeling concepts. But that's
that's still kind of a passion channel. I just have a channel where I throw kind of random stuff on, and it's kind of crappy, but it makes me smile, and as an artist, you need that at the end of the day.
Yeah. So what's your goal with making content? Seems like there is a distinct difference between like a more tutorial based. Is that what you were saying? Like with that, doing. Yeah.
I used to live stream it so that I would talk with people while I was streaming it, that ask questions about the programs, how I learned, who I learned from. So it was kind of a living tutorial series, but it was mostly streamed.
So if you got like that on one hand, and now you're talking about doing like more produced, like I assume like written type stuff. What's your goal? What's your goal with making shit? Do you want to just become super big and famous? Are you trying, or do you have a specific type of content or art that like is that you must make?
Okay, well, so I don't want to bore the listeners because I'm a listener. I know what it's like to have some gab, but I'll sum it up in the most perfect way I can.
Okay.
I'm an artist on many levels, and I just want to express myself. At the end of the day, I want to make some kind of content that I can be proud of, that has an artistic quality, that makes people smile, that makes people happy. Alongside with this introspective series, I'm also working on starting a puppetry studio called the Eternal Night Studio. If you're familiar with Taiwanese glove puppetry.
I am not.
Oh, dude, you should check it out. There's this great studio called Studio Pili, and they basically took glove puppetry and put it on all the narcotics, all the uppers, hit it with a shot of adrenaline, electrocuted it a few times, and then they made a few shows. One's called Thunderbolt Fantasy. You should check out the first episode just for the artistic merit. What they do with these puppets, oh my God, it's like the greatest action movie never seen.
All right, shit. What did you say it was called? Thunderball what?
Thunderbolt Fantasy.
Thunderbolt Fantasy. I'll
check that out. Just watch the first episode. I was in tears laughing by the end of it. They cranked it up to 11 because you think a puppet show, it's very calm and stuff. No. It's exciting.
Nice.
They got swords. They're doing flips. They're exploding bodies. It's nuts.
And that inspired you to start your own puppet making thing?
Yeah. Yeah, because I have the background in 3D, I can model out the pieces that would normally be carved, print those, and then paint them. And then I taught myself how to sew, so I can make the magic happen. And I have a background in film as well, so I kind of juggle all these talents together. I'm not really good at any of them, but I'm a bit of a jack of all trades. So hopefully, I can make something unique out of it.
That's pretty fucking neat, and I mean that's a good strategy in general. Do kind of mixed media approach like that. Gives you an interesting, textured final product. Hey, so I like this that you don't have one specific thing that you know is the thing. You're searching for it. You're making whatever you can.
It's not the destination; it's the odyssey. I'm on the way. I'm on the journey.
All right, hell yeah, man. Then I wish you a wonderful 2022 journey.
Well, thank you.
And I have that power to wish things, so that's gonna come true,
Hey, you know what? I really thank you for having me on the show.
I can't hear any of this, but it sounds like it's some sort of like nice compliment or whatever. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that beautiful compliment that I couldn't hear. Love you. All right. I'll see you, dude.
All right. Thank you so much. Take care.
All right. You too, man. Bye-bye. Okay. All right. I need to take a break. And we're going to play some music, and then we'll come back to the boys, and then we'll take more calls.
Throw clamps up there and they'll get caught on the telephone wire, and then they'll just leave it there so that so other people know, like civilians, that this is your gang's territory.
Oh,
I see them do that with shoes.
You guys are still fucking talking about clamps? God damn it.
Yeah. We're talking about how they clamp shoes to like electrical wires to like mark territory and gangland, man.
You
Oh,
could
yeah.
clamp.
Clamps are universal.
You could clamp the end of your dick and then try to pee. Any of you guys ever done that?
You could put a clamp where they cut off your foreskin and leave it there and let the weight make it so you're...
TLC tuggers?
Just further destroy your cock, yeah.
No, dude. It regrows your foreskin. It doesn't just give you a long, floppy... it doesn't do that.
Are you referencing John Wilson? Are you a John Wilson fan?
Dude, I'm referencing Penn and Teller's bullshit, the circumcision episode.
Holy shit, Turnip is here.
What's up,
Hey,
Turnip?
what's up?
Oh, wow.
What's
Hey,
up,
boys.
We've got so many boys in the chat right now.
It's like Boy City.
I just I saw that you guys were chatting. I wanted to come say hello to you. I'm in Arizona right now, and I wanted to bring my boys there.
Oh shit! Well, tell us.
Oh my God,
tell us what it's like.
In AZ,
Big ass.
the big as I've always called it.
though.
Yeah, yeah, it's good. It's I'm here visiting my grandmother. She just turned 90, and we're very happy for her.
Oh shit! You guys doing a
she's
COVID
alive.
party? Oh no! Oh yeah, good.
Yeah. No, it's good. We're happy about that. But it is bad that I did. It became like a really embarrassing trip because I had the plague. I had COVID, and I've since I'm better now. I've healed from it. But I had to take a COVID test so that I could give her a kiss on the cheek. And I think you might be ahead of me on this, but it takes 3 hours to get the results of a COVID test. But I said, you know what? I'm going to kiss her on the cheek. And I kissed her on the cheek. And I do have the plague. So we will see what happens to my grandmother. We might be capping it at 90. Could be,
90.
Could be my big contribution to the.
That's a fine age to perish, though. 90.
I know.
She was a sprightly 88 when the COVID. She was just 88 when this whole thing started. So really, 90 is like she's in a whole nother age bucket now.
Yeah, it was all. It's
And she can go to heaven and bring COVID with her to all the angels.
To God, yeah. To
the
God.
first ever person to die of COVID. She can bring it to heaven and go to heaven.
Yeah, I like that for her. I think that,
okay.
And that's still, I'm still going to take credit for that as my net impact.
I personally don't want your grandmother to die, actually. I hate to be a contrarian. But you know what?
Wow.
I don't think people should die. I personally think we should be focused on making sure. Yeah, no, I don't think people should die.
Wow, this really is a new you this year, huh?
Yeah, I now believe in immortality as a policy.
Personally, I'm a big fan of eugenics across the board.
I would like to do that if it didn't just involve babies, because then it's too late for me to be a eugenicized. I would like to have my genetics beefed up now.
Yeah, I understand.
It's like 30, 35 maybe.
It's the term is in the social parlance enough that I know that it's a bad thing, eugenics, but I feel like if someone explained it to me, I would probably be super into it. I don't know. It's one of those things where everyone's like, it makes a little sense, but it's bad, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm sure I'm a part of it. I'm sure
whenever I'm learning a new thing, I just always start by saying, is it in or outside of the Overton window? Because that's the one, that's the big thing I need to know before I'm pro or against. Now, I'm not going to say if I'm pro outside the Overton window or pro inside. I just ask.
I don't even know what
and then based off of that.
I try to fuck the Overton window. Just go in and out, in and out.
What is the Overton? Hey, explain for the audience, not for me, what the Overton window is.
The Overton window isn't really inside of the Overton window per se.
See, the Overton window is right up there with eugenics, where I'm just like, sure, I bet I'm part of that. I bet that's all good. I don't know. I have no idea what that is, but I'm glad that
it's just like whatever's inside the Overton window. It's a saying, and whatever is inside is like safe to talk about by society. Okay. But like whatever is outside of it is like, that's like tiptoe around that.
Yeah,
in the Overton window.
Who is Overton? Is that a man's name? That's someone
no,
who
it's
just...
me.
That's outside the window.
I made it up.
we can't talk about how the Overton window.
Did you really make it up?
No.
Okay. No. I was gonna say I totally embraced that. I don't know. It's visceral. It's an image, a window. I look out of it. My version of that is that I text my brother and then I find out he lives in Austin, Texas. So I find out what people like and don't like, and I am a slave to their opinions
because people in Austin, Texas know what's up. They got it right.
So Turnip,
I don't know.
Does that mean Turnip that you speak honestly to your family?
Oh yeah.
Is that okay? Can we just quickly take a poll among the boys? Because I just want to quickly poll. Which of the boys here speaks honestly to their family? Just say I. Just shout it.
Yeah, okay, I don't think that helped anyone who's listening, but I certainly speak honestly to my family. I think they're the number one people that deserve to know what I'm on about.
I'm outside the equation because I don't speak to them at all.
Yeah, I'll say I'm honest, but I'm selective on what I speak about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm at too.
Family is it's hugely important to me. It's probably the only thing I actually care about. It's the only thing I wouldn't have to text my brother about because he is my family. I'm super into family.
And they just put up.
Making us look like dicks.
But they put up.
No, that's why I got in the chat. I was like, what am I going to slam them on today?
Your family still loves you even when you constantly say things that are outside of this window that we just learned about?
No, they don't like that. They wish I would be in the window, but
You're just constantly trying to red pill your brother.
I long ago shattered the window. See, that's the thing. I don't need to give anyone a pill because I've taken no pills myself. I'm very sober in terms of indoctrination. But it is what it is. It's like as with anyone, if you have a group of people who you're actively friends with, you will disagree with them often, and sometimes it'll be funny, and sometimes it'll ruin dinner. But it's and then a couple dinners later, all of a sudden that's funny. Remember when you ruined dinner? Oh yes, I told everyone.
I'm zeroing in on this just because the idea of being honest to a family member seems so foreign. Just why bother? Why bother? Why go through the trouble and the hassle when you could just not talk to them?
Hey, I mean, not all of us are crazy Italians, dude.
Dude, Italians are supposed to be big into family. Mi Familia, The Godfather. Never go against the family.
They're all lying to each other and shooting each other in the back of the head and shit.
I just don't need to do that because I don't have I don't have a relationship.
You don't
exactly.
You don't even have a favorite. Who's your favorite?
I can't.
You can't put them on
the one that I live with, the one that provides me housing.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's safe. And that's not honest.
The one with a gun to your head.
You're being honest about your dishonesty, and I think that if you're going to do anything, you might as well do that.
I prefer to be honest when talking to people. I prefer to be honest when talking to people, which is why I don't like talking to my family, because they don't prefer when I'm honest with them. I'm getting defensive. I'm getting angry. I'm sorry. Let's change the topic.
I got you. It's all good. Yeah.
The family's outside of the Overton window. The clamps are inside.
That was a little too much honesty even right there. I saw you go sour real quick on that. You were telling some family truths, and you prickled right up like a little porcupine.
when we do
everyone say 2 family truths and 1 family lie.
All right, boys.
That's a good. Yeah, let me think about it. I'm not that quick. I can't. I can't just give you the truth.
The topic of this stream is supposedly New Year, New You. Honestly, I'm not loving the topic, because
because you don't want to change.
Because nobody changes.
Yeah.
2 fucking
Change
weeks,
is impossible.
2 weeks to end the year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's part, but see, here's the thing. We were just talking about honesty. I feel like if you are being honest with yourself, you realize that there is no new year, new you. There was barely even an old you. It's more just about embracing your cycle, with a big old bear hug, just finding out what the kind of trouble you get into is, and then just gradually not being so hard on yourself about it. And then you turn 90 and your grandson gives you COVID. That's life, That's
big.
That's what Sinatra's son.
Big wet COVID
Zach
kisses.
Derricks.
He predicted it all. Oh, blue eyes,
All right, Quate, you're also a new boy to the chat, right? Were you there the first time?
No, I'm born anew. I'm
So-
a new year, new boy.
All right, good. That's exactly what I was getting at. New year.
I
So-
I usually do New Year's resolutions. Actually, believe it or not, I do indeed do them. But this year, 2022, was the first time I just full on fucking said I'm not gonna do it at all. And
Oh, so that's your resolution.
yeah, my resolution was to not resolve to do anything. Because every fucking other year of my life, I had some sort of like hope or like vision of the future or some idea of what would happen. But already, like 2 weeks in, and things look completely different from how I expected them to look. And so I knew that would happen. The only thing I knew was that it would be completely unpredictable. So I just said, fuck it. And that was my New Year's resolution.
Can I ask this of the boys? Do you feel true despair in general when you are looking out at the future? Do you see despair? Is there any optimism?
No.
No, not at all.
I already live in shit, so I'm assuming everything's going to be shit for the rest of my life. So I'm used
I
to
feel you.
Absolutely. My New Year's resolution every year is this is the year I'm gonna die, and then every year I fail, and I have to live through another year.
Damn.
See, there you go. That's
win-win.
your cycle, 'cause that's totally in your hands. You're blowing it at the end of every time the ball drops, and you forget to position yourself under it. That's your mistake. That's totally on you.
Daryl, you got this. You can make this happen.
Thanks, boys.
Hey,
Maybe
what
live
about
on the air.
what about Lordy or large homosexual? You're new to the chat. Are you there?
Yeah. I don't know. I've given up. That's okay.
That's your resolution. You've given up.
Well, I don't know. It's just like we live in the end times in a non-religious way. It just fucking sucks. Like whatever, you look at it, fucking climate change, COVID, microplastics, politics. I don't know.
I love all that shit.
I really
love microplastics.
I really worry
up my brain.
Microplastics are making my dick bigger.
The chat says we're being too depressing.
Oh shit!
I just decided that I actually love life. Look at a lot of the good shit happening. Microplastics, COVID.
Can't get enough. Yeah.
Nuclear winter.
It's that simple. It's that easy to change your mindset, baby.
Yeah,
I generally am not that despairing of the madness of Earth. I think that like you said, it's easy to look at it and see, okay, we're overcome with death, plague. The government reaction to that has been overwhelmingly authoritarian, and it's setting the. I heard in China they just got, for the first time, an AI judge. But
that is such a good idea.
An artificial intelligence judge. And you know what? It's just sort of like, maybe that's okay. You know, like maybe, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, you're going to have the story of your life is on its way to having a real exciting chapter, no matter who you are, you know, especially if you're in China. You're about, you know, like.
It's real exciting, yeah.
But I don't know. That could be interesting. I don't know. It's the kind of thing where I think that whatever our future is, it's so unfathomable. It's, you know, so beyond the pale of whatever they were drawn in, you know, like, you know, cartoons in the 50s when they were like, oh, in the future, your toaster will be your friend. It's like, no, in the future, your toaster will be your judge. And you're gonna
I can't wait, though. I can't wait until I have, like, my 8-year-old son's birthday party in the metaverse. Like, all his friends are there.
Yeah.
You could have every fast food mascot there as well. The Burger King, Ronald McDonald, all of them.
And my judge toaster.
Yeah, then there will be a whole new pantheon of things we have to be worried about. Like, you know, don't let Tony the Tiger be around him too long. We've heard a lot about Tony. You know, like
you saying
I
pantheon.
don't know. I feel like
you saying
it'll
pantheon.
be exciting to see how these new artificially created intelligences will have cycles of their own inevitably, and they'll have sort of abnormalities and oddities every 5 minutes. My phone texts me a new article about how, like, you know, somebody's Siri told him to, you know, stick his dick in the microwave or something, you know, like plug a. I saw someone Siri told a kid to put a fork in like an electric plug.
Right.
And I was
as
just
a
like,
challenge.
Right on. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's like one of those things.
Fork in the socket challenge. Hey, when you say when you say pantheon, I like this idea. Like that, the mascots of the future, corporate mascots, they won't be hired actors anymore, where they got to change the actor. They'll be like these AI models, and they'll like develop all this complex lore, and that could be like our new pantheon of gods.
I think what it is like the MySpace sort of thing is going to come back, where you've got like those, what is it, your 8 top friends or whatever, and people they're going to be competing for their favorite mascots from the brand they love so much, which have an AI. You will become friends with your favorite brands.
And they'll live near you, and they'll Skype you and shit. Oh, not that Skype exists.
You're going to see those ads. Tony Tigers live in your neighborhood, and they're down to have your wall.
He's just talking to you about your interests. He's like, hey,
he starts calling you at 3 a.m.
I like it how the minute how you were about to say, oh well, it won't be Skype actually, but to be honest, it'll just straight up probably still be Skype. Like in 100 years.
Does Skype, is that even around still?
It's already on fucking Windows still.
Yeah, it's built into Windows. Right. Microsoft owns that shit.
I don't know.
Get with the times, old man.
I don't fucking know any of this shit. Okay.
It's gonna be like where they like get rid of star constellations that are like of gods. And it's going to be the new star constellation. Look, it's Tony the Tiger.
Because like the
up in the sky.
Yeah, the Starlink satellites will form the constellations of our new gods. Okay, do any of the boys have a positive note that we could end this on? Anything?
Well, I think one thing that we learned, especially from the chat, is that depression is a choice. We all decide not to be depressed. That's what you should get out of this.
Yeah, just try to be happy, man.
Hey, have you guys just tried not being depressed?
Yeah.
Just do that.
I've never tried it.
Just try it. Just try not to be depressed.
Okay.
That is like the silver edge on the clouds here. That is our bright and shining star this year.
Hell yeah. Great advice. Don't be depressed.
And you have to be productive, because otherwise you'll get executed by a toaster that decides on your future life.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I would say generally my final thought would just be that you shouldn't despair in general, because you are living in probably the most interesting historic moment To date. We gotta just
Turn it. The calls are coming through. It took too long.
Bye-bye.
All right. God damn it. I thought I timed it so well.
Danny.
Danny.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, Doug? How you doing?
Doing okay. Have you been? Very glad that I got on the call. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. I've been great. I've been making soup. I talked a little bit about that earlier, so that's been my my main passion of 2022 thus far.
Hell yeah! I actually made myself some broth from rotisserie chicken, leftover rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, dog. That's how you do it. The scraps.
Yeah, it's pretty
There's food in the scraps.
Yeah, it tastes really good. I recommend that to anybody if they got leftover chicken. Anyway, I have been doing some New Year's resolution-y stuff. Like, I've been keeping track of a bunch of. I've been trying to keep track these past 2 weeks, but it hasn't really been working out very well.
Of what? Keeping track of what?
Well, first off, exercise. I've been trying to get up, do the exercise, and count calories and flossing and stuff. I'm trying to take it slow and do it month by month. I've got a little notebook, but that notebook lets me see just how I'm fucking up and how I'm I'm looking at the calendar and it's I didn't do that for 3 days, but hoping to get that count up and just add some more stuff and just sort of grow over time. But these grand schemes of self-improvement are not always working out.
What's the fucking up part? Is it just that you have a goal or expectation that you're not meeting? That's what's making you feel like you're fucking up?
Well, it's I'll put it this way. Every time, if I fuck up my sleep, if I'm if I need to get to bed and I just don't, if I know that I'm not going to get up next morning to go, then I'll just give myself a little extra sleep that day and try again the next day. Trying to take it easy on myself and not go crazy, but bit by bit.
Yeah, I would say that the benefit of keeping track of any shit like that, self-improvement shit, is only to see over time how much you have done. You don't want to focus on the what you haven't done part, because what you haven't done.
Yeah, I don't want to discourage.
Yeah, it's the point of keeping track of it is just to see how it adds up over time.
Yeah, definitely. I'm also trying to do some artistic, I really appreciate that there's been so many folks coming on here and talking about, their artistic occupations, because my whole life I've just been sort of just been wavering around, floating around trying to actually get some shit done. I've got instruments that I don't make music with. I got a tablet that I don't really draw with. I've got the desire to do it, but I never take the time to practice. And so that's another thing that I want to resolve to do. Just add in every week, do 4 hours of what you really want to do, practice drawing or whatever.
Yeah, what are your primary interests there? Music and drawing? Is that what you're talking about?
Oh yeah, I love. I make little doodles and stuff all the time, whether it's music or art or whatever. I want to learn how to animate and shit, but again, it's hard to I've got. It's such a hobby for me that I don't even pay attention to it, and I just do other stuff. I play video games or doom scroll Facebook or fucking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the big freaking benefit of an actual hobby, is doing something that while you're doing it you enjoy it, and also afterwards you feel like you are productive.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than the doom scrolling where it's just distracting you from life for a moment, and then after you're done you just feel awful.
Yeah. I was diagnosed with ADHD as a kid. I don't know if that sticks for the rest of your life, but it's trying to focus on one thing
like years have gone by. I wish that I'd been like practicing guitar every day since I was like 24 or something, and then I'd be like in a way better place with that, for instance. But again, it can't be something that you beat yourself up with, because if you keep on, making yourself feel bad, then you don't grow. And like I've definitely grown as like a person, and like I'm definitely a better guitarist, for instance, just through natural like ways. Like every time I pick up, I get a little bit of something later. But yeah.
Do you record when you're playing? Like, do you have interest in doing like songwriting, stuff like that?
Yeah, I tried to. I was I was part of a band that lasted like 2 years pre-COVID, but then COVID, and then over time they basically started thinking, actually, we don't like that guy, and they kicked me out.
Damn.
Like, yeah,
why? What happened? What did you do? What did you say?
It's more like we had creative differences already. Like I was trying to do something, but the other guy was kind of more of the ringleader. And, you need one of those in a band because you got to organize. But like, I definitely wanted, like in my life, I wanted to get my shit out there, and I wanted my song in. I did get one song in, which was cool. But like, they had problems with me that they didn't even like mention. And then over COVID, I'm like, okay, well, yeah, I'm the type of guy who I didn't want to, like, I wanted to play with them, of course, but I was going to wait until I had my mask. Sorry, my vaccine. But one guy's like an anti-masker, and he wasn't going to fucking do it. So I wasn't okay with that. So I was just like, okay, then I'll wait. And then finally, I'm asking them, hey guys, I'm ready to go. And they're like, oh, we're not going to do it this week. They're like, okay, they had a legit reason. Then next week, it's like I get silence, and then finally last hour they say, hey, yeah, we're not going to do it. And then next week, I'm like, okay, something's going on. And then I talked to one of them who I thought I had like a good rapport with, and he's like, gotta be honest, we were a 5-piece, and this is the way he put it to me. Over time, we've been thinking about doing more of like a 4-person thing. And honestly, the funny thing is I haven't even seen them do anything. It's been like a year at this point that nothing's been happening. But I tried my own thing on the side with some friends of mine, and that was refreshing. But that kind of fizzled out because of various reasons. But yeah, just in general, trying to get myself going, get myself on a stage, playing guitars in one form or another.
Dude, so you weren't based enough for the band.
I guess I wasn't.
There was a base level of basedness.
Oh.
Was that good? Did I do it?
I'm not the one to ask, honestly.
Goddamn. All right, well, but that's, whatever. So, like, if you weren't getting along, if you had creative differences, then it wasn't meant to be. That's all right.
Yeah, I was thinking about it today, even talking with people, and just because I realized, if I was still playing with them, I'd still have the same problems, and then I probably would be looking elsewhere either way. But that's got to be like, if I want something special for myself, like if I want a special band that I always really want, then it's going to be hard, and I'm probably going to have to try a couple like things. It's going to be like dating.
Yeah. So do you have a goal for this year at all, or is the goal just squarely on like working on stuff and making and getting better, and there's not like one exact thing you're trying to do?
I think the most important thing is just like I think the second thing, but I think what's most central is just keeping track of it and writing in my little notebook every day, trying to like chart it out. And like I haven't really touched it in like 3 days, so I'm that's like the first step if I want to be more constructive about it.
Yeah, man. All right, well, hey, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you for calling in.
Yeah, thanks for picking up. Also, you don't have to tell me, but after you pick up, what's your New Year's resolution? What are you doing?
I did not think about it on the new year or in the new year, but I really have been getting into soup. I know it sounds like a joke, but I love making soup, and I love having lots of frozen cheap food around. So, my New Year's resolution at this point is just to continue converting my finances into soup.
Keep on souping.
Hell yeah. All right. Talk to you later, man.
Happy soup year. Happy 2020 soup. Thank you for picking up. Have a good one.
All right. Have a good one, man. Bye-bye. I gotta get another beer. I'm gonna see if I can do it before the next person calls. Okay, go.
Call from
Thomas Slipsager.
to accept, press 1.
Pretend I
To send a
didn't hear that
voicemail,
whole
press
name.
2.
Yo,
Hello.
Thomas, what's up?
Yes. Not much, man. What's up with you?
Psh, freaking nothing, bro. Just chilling, straight chilling, talking to random people over the internet.
That's pretty cool, man. I just got home from work. I'm cooking up some food in the oven. I've been sick for like 5 days, but I'm doing okay. You know?
Oh yeah. What are you cooking? You got like pizza in there?
No. I have some like turkey and eggs, and then like some vegetables and potatoes.
Whoa, like an actual, like a meal that you've put together?
Yeah, well, it's like, it looks like shit, honestly. Like, if you saw it, you'd be like, oh, that's actually just, it sounds more impressive than than it actually is.
I mean, it sounds fucked up. Turkey and eggs and
It's like,
what?
I took like a ground turkey and then like cracked a couple eggs over it and like put it in the oven.
Is this some
Mostly
fucking
because
goddamn
they're
like
fucking
bodybuilding meat grinding goddamn? That's what this is, right?
Yeah, it's correct. I am trying to get larger.
All right, good. So it's just like one of these giant hash things of like all the protein you can muster.
Basically, yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's actually the torture eating. I spend like 30 to 50 minutes doing it, and it's just like painful.
So is this part of your new year, new you? Have you been bulking up for a while, or is this a new one?
I've been just bulking up over the winter, but like I've had some like New Year's sights. I want to like put on a solid like 5 or 6 more pounds of muscle over the course of the year. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I don't know.
That's always my thought is like during the winter, I'm going to eat as much as humanly possible because I need that calorie so I can build the muscle. And then I'll worry about losing the fat and shit during the summer when it's nice and warm out and stuff. Then I'll run, which never, ever happens.
Yeah.
Do you run?
I do. I actually ran to the point where I got a stress fracture in my foot, and that's like just healing up now, thankfully.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know. So I like squatted for the first time in like a couple months the other day. So it's nice to be like walking around without pain. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I love when that happens.
Yeah, no, it's quite nice, but like somehow I always just find a new way to fuck up my body. So,
well, you're pushing it to the freaking limits. Sounds like
that's the New Year vibe.
So I can tell who this is from your voice.
Yeah,
but I'm
glad.
I'm not gonna. I won't say it. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to give you any subscribers or anything like that. We wouldn't want
that's
that.
fine. You should tell people that.
But I wanted to, but just because I know who you are, I want to zero in on this because I remember you saying on one of your so this is Mammoth in Space, he's a YouTuber, and I remember him saying that you're getting all bulked up and shit to get subscribers because like on YouTube you got to be an attractive dude like that.
Correct.
This is what you think that the more attractive you are, the more. Well, who do you think your audience is? First of all,
I don't fucking know, dude. Nobody.
Do you think it's like
find the audience? That's the whole gimmick.
So if you're getting more attractive, is it that you're trying to attract a woman audience, or do you think that guys also will be more interested?
Care more about muscles than women do. You get more compliments and looks from men than you do women when you get bigger.
That's 100% true.
It actually just totally is.
I like
women
complimenting
don't-
dudes, just huge dudes that just love going out and be like, dude, you're fucking huge. I love that.
Fucking yokes, bro. Yeah, women actually don't fucking care at all. Men will, like, when I post like a story or something of me like lifting heavy weight, men will come out of the woodwork. But
oh, fucking yeah. Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so there, but so it is gonna aid in your getting subs. I feel like your audience is more men than women.
Well, yeah. I think it's actually just 99.9% men.
Yeah, we have pretty similar demographics, I think.
Yeah, I would bet.
All right, so you're getting mad yoked for 2022. Yeah. You really are, by the way. Hey, thanks, man. You know, like I said, I love to tell a man when he's getting huge. You're doing a great job. You're a big man.
Trying.
Dude, hell yeah. You want to take your shirt off right now? Maybe we could...
It is off. It is bad.
All right. Let's divert down a different road.
Yeah, please.
Do you have any is there any other real life goals you have like that are not content related, because you are a content guy, so obviously you got your fucking plans and whatnot. We've heard a lot of that tonight. Now that we've got someone who I know their YouTube channel, I don't want to hear about your content plans. What about your real life plans that aren't related to bodybuilding? Is there anything you want to do in real life in 2022 that you haven't done before or something? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to make a shitload of money. That's kind of the rub.
Got any ideas for like a method?
Work a lot.
Yeah.
And just kind of pit employers against each other, get like potential job offers, and be like, hey, I'm getting an offer for this much from this guy. You better offer me, want to keep me around, motherfucker. And that sort of thing has worked for me in the past, and just work myself to dust just to make money to be free.
And you're talking about like popular YouTubers who you do editing work for, yeah?
Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't release.
You're starting a bidding war between them.
Kind of.
That sounds like a good fucking idea to me.
It's kind of fun.
All right,
but
Thomas. Yeah. Any final thoughts here?
Any final thoughts?
2022. Yeah.
I hope shit opens up this year, man. I hope we're able to do more than we were last year. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Hey, so we've been very depressing and despairing on this stream at times. What's the uplifting? Is there something in 2022 that like you see as an opportunity? Is there an opportunity there?
I don't know. It's like you can find it if you're looking for it. If you want to be depressed, there's a million reasons to be depressed. So,
I thought there was like one more part of that. I was like, but
no, that's the end. It's like, if you want there to be an opportunity this year, like you got to work for it.
But being depressed is easy as shit because it's all around us.
Fuck yeah, yeah. I thought of that myself.
All right, man. Hey, thank you for calling in, Thomas. Great talking to you.
Not a problem. Glad to finally get it. Catch you later, man.
All right. See you, dude. Thomas from Mammoth in Space. We did a video together year ago or two. More stuff planned. Even.
Call from
Barack Obama.
To accept, press 1.
No way.
Minute Hour, I have been a fan of your show for a long time. I thought I'd call in.
Is this Barack Hussein Obama?
Yep.
Whoa.
I am black, and I was a president.
Dude, hell yeah. I remember getting real pumped for you in 2008 when I was in 10th grade because I thought you were going to end the war in Afghanistan.
That's what I wanted you to think. That's
Yeah,
how I
I
got
think.
voted in.
Yeah, I think you're
I also
right.
promised free health care.
That's all right. I don't need that.
Oh well, it's a new year though.
You tried. Okay. Yeah. So what do you got planned for this year then? Gonna hit the
I'm gonna
campaign
start-
trail or do some more windsurfing or something?
No, I've been thinking about this and I wanted to get serious. I'm gonna start drinking.
Alcohol?
Yeah,
Oh.
like I haven't drank in like 10 years, and like ever since I've been on a downward spiral.
10
and I've been,
years.
like,
Why did you stop drinking in 2012? You were president for 4 years at that point.
No, I'm not actually a president. This is a legato.
Oh. I was confused because you said Barack Obama, and I'm a naive, retarded person.
You can't be more retarded than me.
All right, hell yeah. All right, well then, Legato. Hey, you've beguiled us, Legato. What's up? How you doing?
Oh, just fucking awful.
Why?
Fucking terrible. I'd rather not talk about it.
Why bring it up then? Oh, I guess I did. That was my fault. Never mind. All right, well, 2022. You're feeling awful at the beginning of the year. That's not a good sign.
Yeah, well, I felt awful on the end part of the last year, too, so it's kind of just moving on. But I'm going to start drinking, see? Because, like, I've been sober way too long, and, like, it's messing me up. Like, I got a job, and I go to sleep at night. Yeah, I don't get arrested no more. It's like, what is life?
Is it true that you have a different job every time you call into the stream?
No, I have the same job every time I call in stream, actually.
Oh, okay. I've got bad reporting then.
Okay. Yeah, but I won't tell you what my job is, but it pays really good. Like, too good.
I can't believe that you have a good job.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome. All I do is, like, walk around, like, with a broom and a dustpan and, like, listen to music on my headphones and shit, just walk around.
So that's more of the same for 2022 then? The job is no problem?
Yeah.
So what about
It's
your
no
personal?
problem.
What about so you're going to start drinking? Is that just to alleviate the stress of what?
Just the stress of sobriety. Everything's so boring and stable.
You're going to start drinking to relieve the stress of sobriety.
Yeah, the stress of sobriety and the fact that I hate everybody. Because, like, they told us everybody was going to die diarrhea deaths of COVID, like, 2 years ago. And I don't even know anybody who's died. This is bullshit.
Mm.
We were supposed to have a pandemic. This is a scamdemic.
Nice.
Like, this ain't plague times. I was hoping to see some shit.
Like some like leprosy type shit where like people are forming colonies, COVID colonies and things like that.
Yeah, stuff like that. Because like China was like welding people into their houses and shit, and like kidnapping them, hazmat shit, suits and shit. And they showed like rivers of diarrhea in the hospitals and stuff, and I was like, God damn, this is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I was thinking at the outset that there should be like a bubble dome amusement park where everybody that they're like pumping hot steam into, and people can go there and get COVID, and like it's just like a giant place where like everyone's transmitting it. And like if you're old, you don't want to go there, obviously, but everybody else could just like have a fucking awesome time and then get immunity and stuff like that.
Well, that sounds fun.
Nobody
But
did that though.
seriously.
Okay. Yeah, let's be serious.
But for serious, my New Year's resolution, for real, is I gotta quit soup.
Don't say that. Legato, why are you trying to upset me? You know.
No, you don't know. I should probably be eating solid foods. I've been drinking soup for too long.
What? What's happening to your stuff? A little liquidy?
Yeah, well, I mean, like, maybe I should get more proteins, maybe more carbs and stuff.
That's what beer's for. It's liquid carbs.
Oh, no, I can't drink. I actually don't drink. Because, like, last time I drank, bad stuff happened.
Legato, the inconsistencies are piling up here. It's starting to piss me off. Why don't you give me a straight goddamn answer for once?
But things change minute, hour. Things change all the time, in minutes and hours. That's how it works.
So that's where you're at now. Even though drinking has done you dirty in the past, you've decided to put that behind you and start anew.
Yes, and start drinking again.
It's a fresh new world of drinking. Maybe you should try drinking different stuff.
That might be a good idea. I was like drinking like Heaven Hill whiskey, if you know what that is.
No.
It's like $10 for a liter.
Ooh, yeah. If it's got heaven in the name.
Yeah, it's Heaven Hill. And Aristocrat Gin, I used to get that. Have you ever heard that?
No. These brands are so shitty. I've never heard of them.
Yeah, well, they're pretty shitty. Aristocrat makes a tequila too, and it tastes just like ass. No, it tastes just like ass and armpit. But
And
not a good ass and armpit.
This is what you're getting back on, or these are things that have done you bad in the past?
No, I got my money notice. I can buy some cognac and shit.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. So that's the plan.
So-
Get the better booze, the expensive stuff.
Yeah.
So you can be
I'm
just
also
as drunk
addicted-
but more poor.
I'm sorry, I'm underground. I didn't copy.
It's all right. It's not important. All right, Legato, do you have any final words here for the listeners, like advice for their 2022?
Yeah, I think everybody, times are tough, everybody, and sometimes you get really disappointed with something you just thought you needed. So I want everybody to go home and know that the pain only gets worse or you get numb. You'll never really be happy again. You should take a gun and blow your brains out.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Legato. Thank you, Legato.
All right.
Have a
Catch
great
you
day.
later.
Have a good 2022. Oh, something in my throat. It sounded like I almost broke down crying. It was just mucus from my nostrils. All right, I'm going to take a little break here. Kind of got to wrap this up soon because my brother's already going to bed. I'm not trying to be a nuisance. So we'll probably take one more break and then one more hour or so. And that'll be that.
Keeps
Boys.
Hi.
What's up?
Nothing much.
We
You?
lost a lot of the boys.
Yeah. But everybody's gone. Just me now.
What were you guys? What did you guys say? They alienated all the boys.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. The Minute Hour. I can see what you've done this year. You've changed things a little bit.
Yeah? What do you mean?
Last time, hey, I'll be back in like 2 minutes. This time, back in a min. 1 minute. Hey, give me some time to go take a piss. Come
That's
on,
what the
buddy.
whole break was. If you were watching the stream, you would know that there was a 5
I got it, but it's muted because I'm talking to a large homosexual here. I'm trying to connect.
All right, fine. What were you guys talking about before I interrupted?
We don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about that.
It was fucking depressing as fuck.
It was depressing. We've decided not to do that. We've changed our ways. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys have decided to not be depressed anymore.
Not in public. Yeah, just in private.
Hell yeah! Tell us about those good vibes you've been feeling then.
You know what? I made a tomato sauce the other day, which I'm sure you will love as an Italian.
I like where this is going.
You know what I do? You know how I like to make my sauces, right?
With like cabbage or some shit?
Yeah, I didn't have any cabbage this time, but I've got the carrots in there. I've got some chopped up, like very, very old clearance, half frozen, capicola style ham slices, a can of pumpkin in there, a bunch of, tomatoes, diced tomatoes, all that sort of shit. Big old pan of that shit. Baked it in the oven, reduced it, put some molasses in there to give it some color and some sweetness. I'm an American.
You like it sweet?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet and hearty, baby. Anyways, I haven't had any of it.
What is that? It's like a stew? It's a sauce? For what?
I was going to make a huge pan of pasta with, I just got some pasta, got some frozen cheese ravioli. I was going to make a huge thing. I've got 2 pounds of mozzarella in the bottom of my chest freezer converted to a fridge, which was half frozen, which is like 6 months old. I was like, I better use this cheese. I'm working on the zine. So I'm thinking, I better make a huge pan of food that I can just heat up and eat easy for like 2 weeks. And then after I made all the pasta, I was like, this is basically just a pasta salad right now. And that sounds way better. So I've just been having a huge bowl of pasta salad with some vinaigrette and all that. And I've got a pan full of tomato sauce.
Whoa, so
100% authentic Italian tomato sauce.
With pumpkin and fucking and carrots and okay, good.
Yeah.
So you made that and then you made the pasta.
I made the pasta and the sauce at the same time.
But then you decided that the sauce was not, you weren't going to use the sauce.
I decided that cold pasta salad, I didn't even need to heat up while working, sounded way better.
Hey, I love cooking in large portions, so I'm on board with this in a big way. I want to know what this large homosexual does in his daily eating life.
I don't know. I don't really. I've gotten to eating like once a day, maybe like I drink one of those, Soylent shits in the morning.
Oh shit!
Because I don't know. Actually, I feel sick in the morning whenever I haven't eaten for a while. So that's kind of nice to just drink something that feels like stuff.
What are those? Is that like a smoothie or something?
Nah, it's basically like non-food, but it has like vitamins and shit and protein.
It's a nutritional drink with protein and vitamins.
Yeah.
Like before it was like a packaged thing. They had like a recipe that you could make yourself. It tasted like pancake batter, but it's healthier or whatever the shit. But yeah.
And it satiates you?
Yeah, it satiates me till like 4 or 5, and then I just eat something warm-ish. And that's pretty okay. I don't know.
What's the warmish thing that you deign to eat?
It depends on, like, I get a lot of takeout food lately. Because, like, I don't know, I don't really feel like doing shit. I've tried not being depressed, but I don't know, life is kind of sucky. Like, look, I bought a new computer, right?
Yeah.
$1,500 reduce.
Okay.
Pretty nice price, right? Didn't contain a fucking graphics card.
Oh god.
Because I can't afford that. Because a fucking graphics card cost $1,800 reduced to $2,000. Like,
shit. Double the price.
Yeah, like if I told my 15-year-old self in the past, dude, I bought a computer for $1,500, they'd be like, Jesus Christ, that must be a beast. And I'm like, yeah, it's a beast, but it doesn't contain a fucking graphics card. Like,
it has no graphics card at all?
No, I got an old one. Like the one I bought like 5-ish years ago now costs more than when I bought it.
Oh, yeah.
I could sell it for a profit.
Yeah, that's where my card is too. Yeah.
Yeah, the future is fucked because some fucking crypto miner asshole somewhere buys all of the cards. And even worse are scalpers. If I ever see a scalper in real life, I'm just gonna like shit on their face or some shit.
No, you should scalp the scalper.
How would I go about that?
No, I mean like actually like take their scalp.
Oh,
like the real version of scalping.
That does sound like a pretty a good idea that I wouldn't do
righteous-
because that would be criminal.
Hey, Toner, this is a new boy we got in the chat. What's going on, Toner?
Yeah. I just got back from work and I lost my voice a little bit because, I had to shout over people at my distillery tour guide job. So, new year, new me. I'm quitting my distillery tour guide job.
You had a rowdy group?
I did have a rowdy group, and they didn't tip me at all.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah,
You tip tour guides?
I'm a
Is that an
distillery tour
American
guide.
thing? Yeah, but you tip? Jesus
Well,
fucking
tour
Christ.
guides aren't paid money by the companies.
Wait, really?
No,
I'm paid. Yeah, I'm not paid enough money. I gotta earn that rest of the money on the goodwill of a bunch of 20-something-year-olds that are having their little bar crawl night tonight. So, yeah.
Your tour guide thing must include like some samples, then, eh?
Like personal, like I can nab some for myself. Is that?
No, I mean for the people, the rowdy group. You give them?
It's like. It's like $15 for 4 shots, pretty much. You could think of it that way. It's a good deal.
Oh, hell yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. But I'm quitting that job as of. I got my plan finalized today to quit that job.
Oh yeah, this is your 2022 plan.
Nah, that's it. Yep. I'm
What put
fucking
you
done
over
with
the?
it.
What made you decide now's the time?
Oh
It wasn't
my
just
god.
this group
Oh my
tonight, was
god.
it?
So, pretty much over the course of like the 7 months I've been working there, the more time I spend there, the more like uncool stuff I learn about how this operation is. And I'm not going to disclose anything. Like, there's nothing like FDA worrisome, right? It's like they're not poisoning people and shit. But there.
What is it? Is there like?
There's a lack of
is there
authenticity.
slave labor?
No.
Shit.
No, and you know what? There's a lot of factors actually. It's not just how they run things and how they are not authentic, but and don't care, and pretty much I feel like the owners are like they're like actual real estate guys, and I think this is like a pet project that they're trying to like make some money on, but they don't like care that much about the craft anymore. Like, I'm not gonna, and you know that I got hired like on the pretense that I would be able to move into production, and I'm like, they're slowly doing that, which is cool, but I'm having a difficult time putting my thoughts together because I'm fuming and tired.
You're leaving too much to the imagination right now. My mind is going wild with possibilities of what is going on behind the scenes here.
I'm not going to disclose any specifics because it's also not that big of a deal, and I'm just like being probably entitled and like respecting the craft or something like that, which might not happen anywhere else. But like, we don't make a lot of stuff like actually make it. A lot of it is pre-made stuff that we do other stuff to keep it like general. It's not like as much of a from scratch operation as I initially expected.
Is it? And is your job specifically to lie to everyone who comes in and tell them that it's a way that it isn't?
Actually, a little bit, yeah, a little bit. And I didn't think I was lying for the longest time, but like over the past like month, I keep learning new things that I've been lying about for months to like people, like straight to their faces on the tour.
Does it make it harder? Does it make it harder now that you know?
It does. Like literally today, I learned new shit. I actually like worked on the last batch of something that is being made in house, and my coworker's like, "Yeah, everything else is going to be like sourced from now on." And then I like 20 minutes later turned right back around to like some customers, like, "Okay, this is how we make this, and we make it here," which is a flat lie, but and a lot of the equipment is going to be like for show now. So,
God damn, that's so messed up.
They just have equipment there, just be like, this is theoretically, this is what we would use if we actually made liquor here.
Yeah, it's turning more into like a bar now than a distillery. And I'm not a bartender type person, but I think they're expecting me to like bartend shit.
Dude,
so.
I wish Teratomo was here now, because he works at a brewery bar type thing that I visited.
Yeah, I bet it's the same shit. I bet it is. I bet it's the same shit that he's going through.
And it's like super hip. Like all the brewery stuff is in the downstairs part, and the bar is all upstairs. And there's like, it's like a barcade too, because it's all that very hip shit.
Yeah, there's a barcade right near my distillery, like walking distance.
What the fuck is a barcade?
They got arcade machines and shit there. It's a bar. It's an arcade for adults to get drunk. Dave and Buster's, but smaller.
I feel like America is just kind of filled with man children. Is that a thing?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah,
for sure.
Okay.
But is that just
I don't know.
us?
We don't have man children here.
Oh, come on.
No.
You got man babies.
You can't even, you eat Soylent and takeout every single day. And you're an adult.
That's why I can't afford a graphics card.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, this is Lordy's problem, is like, you can't play the video games that you want, but America is full of man children.
Dude, a fucking barcade?
I'm not defending barcades.
How is that like?
I'm just saying it's a global thing. Man children are all around the globe.
I've never heard of a barcade before, because that just sounds kind of stupid.
I can't.
Do you get prizes still? Like, can you win tokens and?
It depends.
Yeah, they do.
If you go to Dave and Buster's, it depends. It depends.
They do have prizes. They do have shitty. I remember when I visited Portland, Oregon. We went to a barcade, and you pay money for coins, and you play games, and you get tokens, and then you can win like a ball, a plushy ball.
Jesus fucking Christ!
I want to drink, play skee ball, and get some plushies. Yeah.
I mean, I used to just go to the corner store and get a tall can and chug it, then go into Nickel City, pay $2, get in, and play all the free games.
I've never heard of Nickel City.
It's a nickel kid, man. All the games, everything's in denominations of a nickel, dude, and they have a free section.
It sounds like a utopia. Nickel City.
Which one is the nickel?
5 cents.
Yeah. Did you ever think about how retarded it is that you don't call your money like by denominations of how much money it is?
We've got nicknames for them all. That's cool.
Yeah, we're really personal with our money, so we give them like actual names.
Also, this is a clink clong, and here 5 flap flops.
We've got a nickel, clink. We've got a dime, we've got a quarter,
a penny.
A penny, ooh baby. I remember once going to the flea market, and there was like, at that one flea market I went to, there was an entrance fee, and
oh shit.
It was, I'm trying to remember how much it cost, but I paid with like a 50-cent coin. I think it was like 75 cents. No, it was like $1.25. I was like, okay, well, I'll give them a dollar coin and a 50-cent coin, and they'll give me a quarter back. And I slid the coins in, and they just looked confused, and then slid the 50-cent coin back, and then gave me my ticket and went, shit, I figured it out. I figured out how to save a 25-cent piece every single time.
You should do that with $2 bills. There's no $2 bill slot in the cash register.
I've done that before too.
Yeah.
$2, people get confused about that shit. Is this real? Yes.
You have a lot of those JFK $50. I feel like those are fairly rare.
I mean, you can go to some banks and like request a roll.
Really?
I don't really do that. Yeah, like some. There's like a whole thing. People will do that, and they'll try to like go through old rolls of money to get the silver coins. You know, the pre 1965 90% silver coins.
Right.
So usually they don't have them because people have been doing that forever. And especially with like the $50 and the dollar coins, like especially like the big dollar Eisenhowers. Shit, you hardly ever see those.
I've never seen that. I've only seen the Sacagawea dollars.
Yeah, well, before that there was the Susan B. Anthony. That was like the shape and size of a quarter. So people always got that shit mixed up. But yeah,
sure, Lordy's having a good time listening to all of these names. How did you feel about hearing Sacagawea dollar?
No, I've heard of Sacagawea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. But you haven't heard the nickel?
She's a great American hero.
I've heard it, like, when I was in America, whenever I got my money, like my change back, I was like, I'm assuming this is correct because I wouldn't even know what to ask for if it was wrong. Like, you have a bunch of coins, and there's like no number on it. There's nothing that could tell me if that's an actual, like...
That's true. There are no numbers on any of them.
A lot of them do say you just have to like read a novel to figure it out.
It's like, somewhere in like the mission statement.
You know them by size, basically. Yeah.
Yeah,
the dime is smaller than the nickel, but it's worth more. So
yeah.
Yeah, no, I always just assumed I got correct change, and if I didn't, I wouldn't have known, because there's no way for anyone who hasn't grown up there to find out how money works.
That's how we do it.
Yeah, that sounds like a you problem, baby.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have come to our country in the first place.
Pay with card next time.
I'm sorry that I went to a weird country oh god, America is a fucking disgrace.
Go off, Queen. Country. Go off on America.
Come on. You always talk about this American shit. You've only been to LA, man. That's not even America.
I want to hear the diatribe against America.
No, it's confusing as hell. It's like too big. There's too much stuff.
We're talking about not coins. We're talking about America in general now.
Yeah. I don't know. I was always confused by, like, why do you employ people just to be annoying at, like, when you enter a store? Why are there people that want to greet me? I want to talk to people. Fuck, I hate people.
Like, if you hate people, why the hell did you go to another country?
I didn't realize it back then.
You didn't realize you hated people until you visited America?
Yeah, then I realized, Jesus fucking Christ, if these people are people, I do hate them. Like, fuck.
He goes to Los Angeles, walks into a Walmart there. They've got some disabled person who just has to bark out, "Welcome to Walmart." And he goes, "Oh, shit, I hate people and Americans.
I've had enough."
No, but that's really fucking disturbing to like go into a store and there's a person who's like, "Hello, how are you?" And you're like, "Fine, and you?" And they look at you like, and don't know what to say because nobody fucking ever asked them what they feel like.
They're like, I think they're there to be like completely ineffectual bouncers. Like they're there to spot the troublesome people as they come in and then do nothing about it.
It's, it basically it's just like giving someone who would not otherwise get a job.
Yes, but we have welfare for that.
No, I mean we've got that too, but like shit, like people would rather have jobs and feel like they've got something going on.
We got a lot of those people here. A lot more.
Let me tell you a really good. A few weeks, I guess it was probably a few months ago at this point. I went to one Walmart. And I was walking to go in, and they've got those stupid electric doors, the slider ones.
Mm. What?
And they were like stupid. Programmed.
You're against electric doors?
The electric doors, the slider doors. Okay, you don't have to grab a handle and open it. Okay. Automatic doors, and these ones were programmed so that they open really fast, like for a couple of feet, and then they just slow down almost completely and slowly open. So I was walking in, and I'm a fast walker, and it opened really fast for that first couple of feet. And I was calculating my walking speed and all that sort of shit. And then it completely changed the speed. I smashed into the door and it came off of its hinges, just completely knocked the building apart. And the greeter, with one leg in a wheelchair, 30 feet away, I heard, "Oh, God!" And I was like, "Oh, shit. I think I could probably put this back on." He's like, "No, don't. Stop." He's just wheeling himself over there. "I'll do it, go in." I was like, "Sorry, dude." And I just walked in, bought my clearance food or whatever, and on the way out, I just looked at the guy, gave him a nod. I just destroyed the building. Oh, God!
Dude, how many feet wide is your shoulder shelf?
Well, I think I was walking around a very slow, oblivious, obese, fat, old woman.
I see.
So, the Walmart crowd.
God damn. So that's the other thing that the greeters do is they fix the door.
They fix the doors. They have a purpose.
If someone runs into it. Now, I understand the concept that you want to employ people who would otherwise be unemployed. But I don't think
It's nice. It's almost utopian.
Yeah, but being a Walmart greeter is the opposite of living in a utopia. If you stand around 8 hours a day saying hello to people, I think that feels really condescending to me.
Well, here's the thing. Usually they're disabled physically or mentally. And people like to work and have value.
We have disabled people like workshops kinda. Where they basically build stuff.
That's cool.
I mean, my uncle had Down syndrome and work jobs like that, and he was really, really into it. He loved what he would do. And also back in California, there'd just be some guy, obviously Down syndrome, way down, who likes to bag the groceries. Giving them a sense of self-worth is very, very valuable. And
I agree with that.
Being at it's not just even if people can't work, doing physical manufacturing shit, whatever. If it's just sitting in front of a door and saying hello to people as they come in, and that gives their life purpose and they love it, that's worth it.
I disagree. I think they should be content creators. I think they would find a greater sense of self-worth if they were making vlogs for YouTube about, whatever pops into their disabled minds.
That would work too. They should be doing that on the side. That should be their side hustle. They should be making bank.
Yeah, I'm all about the side hustle for these people.
Sounds
as long as they're working every goddamn hour they're awake, I'm happy.
I feel that. I have one day off this January. So I had to take that as an opportunity to complain, but it's got me.
Do you have
that's like a holiday.
Law?
I have 3 jobs. Well, it's about to go down to not 3, but
I never understood that about American culture.
I figured you would say that.
I have 3 jobs. What the fuck, man?
You don't even have one job.
I assume it's for the money, not because you enjoy it so much.
No, it's not. No, I don't enjoy. I mean, one of them is okay.
3 jobs, one is okay.
Yeah. It all started when I became a fencing coach. That kind of was the wrench and everything. Because then it was like, okay, I've got 2 days doing fencing coach stuff. The distillery, they said I was going to have X hours, but I actually did not have X hours. So I was like, oh, okay. I guess I got to get a 3rd job if I want to live. So that's why I have 3 jobs.
Is the fencing coach, is that the good one?
Remember when you when you came and visited and I said that was the one that paid the most?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lie. It turns out I'm not getting paid that much at all.
I remember visiting you and you saying that you had yet to be paid for that job that you had been working.
Yeah,
for
guess what? I have yet to be paid for that job, and this season's almost over, dude.
That's a lot less than what you thought.
And the old
You're getting
coach
paid
was
nothing.
like, yeah, you'll be able to like make a ton of money giving like private lessons. He gave like 6 private lessons a week for like $35 each. I've gotten like 5 in total for like $25.
I feel like living in America is a scam.
It is. It's a big scam. It's a big scam.
Like, something is wrong with your country.
Yeah.
Just 3 jobs. Now that fucks
Hey,
me.
sometimes you have to like sacrifice a little if you want to live in the Barcade district.
It's true. It's true.
All it requires is a little bit of hard work and effort and seed money, and you can get all the prizes in the barcade.
Nice. Do they buy shit from like AliExpress and?
Yeah, it's definitely that quality.
Nice. That sounds awesome. I want to open a barcade now. I'm just gonna buy some pinball machines and like whatever you call those claw machine shits.
Austrians love to drink, right? I think you could really curb the barcade market.
Yeah, you could start barcades in your country.
But I haven't heard of.
Do you think they'd fall for it? Is there really something different about Americans? Are we that much dumber?
Do you want an answer to that?
I want you to give your honest answer.
Oh no.
No, I think there's a completely different mindset. Like the general mindset here is way more grumpy, but like outwardly grumpy and inwardly kind. While in America, it always, I mean, let's say in Los Angeles, it always felt like
not America,
not the real America, no real Scotsman.
The city-state of Los Angeles.
It always felt like people were like outside they were being kind and nice to you, and then on the inside they were just fuming that you're a bumbling idiot, not knowing how America works.
They were being kind because they thought you may be a film producer, and then when they figured out you weren't, they were pissed off.
If this guy could afford to fly from whatever European country he's from to here, like he must have something I can get from him.
Probably, yeah. No, I don't know. It just, I think there's a different mindset overall. Like, I don't know anybody who works 2 jobs. Or has had to have 2 jobs.
Who have 1 job?
I know people who have 1 job, yeah.
All right, good. All right.
But I don't know anybody who has to work 2 jobs, let alone 3 to like just. It's not like if the people who might have 2 jobs, if I could think of anybody, they would do that to. Oh yeah, no, I know someone who has 2 jobs, as in they work the same job at a different location to get extra money. Like they are a nurse, and they work in an old people home and in a hospital.
Right.
And
It used to be a term, moonlighting. Yeah? It was a TV show even, where you would have a main job and then like you'd have a side job that's only there to make extra. Moxie, are you looking up moonlighting?
I'm trying to remember if it was that's the one that has that guy on it. Bruce Willis.
Hell yeah. Who's the lady? Sybil Shepherd? Is that right?
Who gives a shit about the lady? It's Bruce Willis.
All right, fine. But yeah, so like it is definitely like seems like it used to be a thing where it was like that was a fun thing that even deserved its own term, like for people who are making extra money, but now it's kind of more just standard.
Yeah, but isn't that life in general? Back in the day, you could live like comfortably with children on a single income. Nowadays, you can barely afford to live with children on a dual income.
Well, it depends where you live, man. If everyone's trying to live in the city in the Barcade district, that's a premium.
It's 100%.
Is there
true.
actually a Barcade district?
Yeah, dude, I work in it. I'm trying to raise kids in the Barcade district.
I think
just
there
Googled it,
are
there's, like,
cities that
A
do.
Barcade in New York that is called Barcade.
Yeah.
They have Dragon Slayer.
Yeah, the
you love it.
Barcade.
You love it already.
Yeah. Oh wait, never mind. I was gonna say what it was called, but I don't want to dox myself.
Yeah, don't. You've been talking shit about your company.
Yeah, no. I undisclosed liquor producer.
Jesus Christ.
And the people, your employers, are obviously huge fans of the Minute Hour and watching.
Yeah, they're listening right now. Like, oh, I think I know who this guy is.
Wait a second.
See,
Yeah,
they have Daytona, USA in this Barcade. But I think that's illegal because you shouldn't be allowed to drive while drunk in it. Or
What?
Crazy Taxi. Well,
You can't drive while drunk? Wait a second. You can't drive
Hold on.
while super
You
drunk.
don't know about American culture, baby.
You can drive while buzzed. Point 0.08 is pretty high. I've discovered that like 0.08, that's the blood alcohol content level that's illegal to drive at. That's drunk.
Well, I mean, that's what age goes at, I presume.
What is it, like
Also-
3 beers or some shit?
Not for me. It's a lot.
No?
0.08, like if 3 beers is like 0.04.
Oh, shit.
You know
3
that-
beers in like an hour and a half.
I just want to point out Barcade is a copyrighted term. So we've been talking about Barcade and Barcade likes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
Arcade likes.
The Barcade
No,
likes district.
This is similar to the concept of the original barcade, which was invented in the 1800s.
Fucking, if you Google Barcade, it says home Barcade, and then a copyright sign, the original arcade bar.
That's the only one I go to.
Yeah, no, don't go to the knockoff Barcade.
Not if I mean, they got all the shitty prizes there.
They don't even have AliExpress, they have GearBest prizes.
I don't understand that reference.
I bought something from Gear Best One and I got dicked over hardcore. Never again.
Yeah, fucking GearBest managed to like not send my shit twice.
I bought like a tablet. First time I bought a tablet, and I was like, okay, I'll try this one. I turned it on, and then like 10 minutes later, it died. It just died completely. I was like, oh, great. And they're like, oh yeah, you want to return it? You have to send it back via, USPS Priority International, which costs $70. Like, this is a $90. Go to hell, you sacks of shit.
What is this site? Where is it located?
It's on the internet. It's called gearbest.com.
But don't order from it, because I ordered some I don't know, like electronics shit, and they put $5 as value on it. It was like fucking like 2 kilos or something, and like the tall people asked me if I'm retarded. I was like, no, I'm not retarded. I didn't tell them to do that.
They're trying to get past all the import duties and shit. Like, they always fudge the value and they put fake shit on the label. Garbage. Garbage.
I remember one dude on I think that one Reddit had something where it said, discreet shipping, and he bought a dildo, and it said like adult pleasure toy in parenthesis dildo on it. That was amazing.
That was the discreet title?
Yeah, that was a discreet title.
Because it was in parentheses.
The indiscreet one would be big black dong.
Dragon dildo in parentheses XXL barbed.
Okay, boys. Any final thoughts here before I get back to the calls? On 2022.
New future, new you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No.
Oh yeah. Oh, Mr. The Minute Hour, for your new you this new year, you should wear some backwards hats.
Oh.
Very 90s, like, Guns N' Roses, Axl Rose shit, baby. Tie get a flannel shirt and tie it around your waist, like my mom used to do with her sweatshirt. Yeah, do that.
That's some
Bring it
like,
back.
Yeah, that's like Eddie Vedder shit. Axl Rose is doing the bandana a lot though. Like
Yeah, he's doing that now.
I don't know if
He did it back then. Yeah.
He did. He'll do the bandana and the hat. That's
Yeah. Bandana, hat, whatever. I mean, it doesn't really matter what you do because you never show yourself, you coward.
It's true.
Probably you don't even smoke crack.
Jesus.
Come on, guys. I get
Fucking coward.
New year, new you. Get on that crack,
I'll
dude,
try it
baby.
when the time is right, when the setting is correct, you know.
Get a
Viper is selling
bandana,
his limited edition.
smoke some crack. Do it.
Yeah. Buy the limited edition vinyl of Viper. Y'all cowards don't even smoke crack. 10-year anniversary edition.
Amen. But don't get it from Gear Best.
No, buy it from his Bandcamp store, where he put out a video saying if you cancel your order, he'll cancel you because he hasn't sent those out in like half a year or something.
I like.
I'm not accusing someone of being a scammer because that would be, not good. I'm just saying what I allegedly heard online.
All right, boys. I'm gonna leave you now.
Yeah. Go take some phone calls.
I'm only gonna take a couple because I can't do the show for much longer. But if you boys are around, if you boys are around 9 is when I think I'm gonna be ending this shit. So I'll be back here if you guys are around.
Yeah, I'll be around.
Yeah.
That's a promise.
All right, good. All right, talk to you boys then.
See you, dude.
Bye.
Fuck, goddamn son of a bitch. Okay, there we go. Okay, really gotta piss. In the past, I have pissed while the boys are talking, but I felt like that was kind of a violation of some kind. I don't think it's good when I piss when people are talking on the stream. I feel like it's not sexual to me, but it doesn't play well. Me pissing while someone else is talking. I'm not getting off on it. I just need to piss, but I just don't want to. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm going to play a 3-minute song while I piss.
Skinny little skateboard. They only wanna play, jump around all day. But you can never make them stay. Pretty girls in overalls are everywhere these days, talking a big game. But they only go around. All of this to say, it's just another day. Little birds might sing to you as if they were friends. Don't be fooled again. They only want what's in your hand. Couple with their silver hair, kiss just an ordinary day. All the world's a stage on an ordinary day. I saw you standing there with the dyed blonde hair. They said that we had her. I said I didn't care. When the weather was all clear, I could see you through the glass. There's something I could tell you, but I forgot to ask. In the shadow of the storm, the light makes a spark, but I look better in the Do you think it would be weird if I dropped into a dream? Always the first to know, always the last to leave. If you're sober in the morning, you can always just pretend that you're drunk on your way home, and the party didn't end. When the sunlight meets the dawn, you'll see I'm not the one you want, 'cause I look better in
The night is a thief, some poets once wrote, steals the colors from the day. It's kind of pretty if you like words. For my dog, they're not exactly true. Because there are colors tonight, the burning red of passion, the angry green of jealousy, and the ugly, terrifying black of fear.
Okay, that was 2 songs. Sorry, I took a longer break. This is the last bit of the show here. Call in 518-288-7938. Gonna do some kind of rapid fire calls, I think, to close us out, so we can get some voices on hit.
Call from.
You look down at us all in your ivory tower.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, what's up, dude? How you doing?
Good. It's Cody.
Oh, hey, Cody. How's it going?
Good. Really good.
Sorry.
I mean, you know, unlucky things just keep happening, but I've learned not to get stressed out about things I can't control. I'm going to talk to you like a normal person this time.
Don't do that. What?
Oh, okay.
What? No.
I don't know. It seems like every time I call in, I talk about, like, the fucking worst shit there is.
Personally, I think that's fine, but I leave it to you to decide how you want to engage.
Oh, well, I care about your opinion, so whatever.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I don't actually have anything interesting to talk about. I just wanted to talk to you.
All right, well, yeah, what's up? Hey, the topic is ostensibly New Year, New You, you're new. You.
So, one thing is that I have, like, this story game I'm making, and I have to live up to the morals in my own story. It's kind of funny.
How do you mean? Explain.
Like, the story, I don't want to talk about the story itself, but, like, basically, it's about
you know, it's okay to be angry about stuff, but it's what you do with, like, controlling your emotions is important. So I find myself like I have to actually live up to that now, and now that I have a story with like that as the moral, I have to fucking live up to it.
Well, what's the explain how the core of that, controlling your emotions? What does that mean exactly?
Well, like, okay,
wait, before
so
you do, I know that you just put out an early version of your game on itch, right?
Yeah, it's pretty early, but I have to go back out in the world, so like I just wanted it to be available in case I get hit by a drunk driver or something.
Right. Do you want to say what it is? What
Yeah,
to
it's
look
called
for?
Creep.
If we search Creep on itch.io, we'll find it?
Yeah, hopefully. It's kind of hard because, like, you know, it's new and hasn't been looked at a lot. So, like, sometimes it's a bitch to search for anything, like on YouTube or something. Like, you could type in the exact title on YouTube sometimes and you still get, like, fucking other videos come up. It's like the algorithm's a pimp.
YouTube search has collapsed. You search something, you get like 4 results that are relevant, and then you just get like a bunch of trending shit.
Yeah, certain people I can't search shit for because like they're not popular enough, as if that's fucking important at all. I don't know. I could.
The great way to search on YouTube. The great way is to click on the settings and search by upload date. That's the only way to get the OG YouTube search experience. Because then it doesn't. I kind of
hope this platform.
Because then it doesn't. It has nothing to do with it has very little to do with relevance and popularity and everything. It's just like, what is the most recent thing that was made that is sort of about whatever.
Yeah, and they just fucking, the way they motivate people to make stuff to be like content farms instead of actually having good art and blah, blah, blah. I could get into that. Do you want to go back into the other thing?
We hate YouTube. It's common knowledge.
Yeah, that could be like 3 hours. So the moral of the story, blah, blah, blah. So let's say, hypothetically, you know that like the president, not like Trump, Biden, whichever one, it doesn't really matter. But let's say you have evidence that like
the election was stolen. Oh no, go on.
Or yeah, anything.
Okay.
Like you can actually prove it and you have evidence, like it doesn't mean you can just like, do anything on your own. Like I could have evidence that like the president's a creep. It doesn't mean I can like go get him.
On
so,
YouTube?
Like, it's important to think about what you can do.
What do you mean? On YouTube, you can't go get him?
No, like, I can't go kick his ass. I can't be like, Biden, I know what you did. Joe Biden, wake up. Wake up.
That is tough. There are, like, whole agencies devoted to stopping that from happening.
Dude, yeah. Not that, like, domestic terrorism is okay, but, like, there are fucking reasons why it happens. Like, it's never okay, but let's not fucking pretend like, I don't know, everyone wants to politicize these issues instead of actually thinking about it, and it pisses me off.
So, with the game then, the game is about this, or about, it's more about this other thing, this sort of code you have that you're trying to live by?
All right. I'm going to say it's about two things.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the paranormal and a man who lives in a society. That's all I'm going to say.
Super relatable.
Yeah, so that's what I'll give you to start. My friend let me use all of his music, and I did a lot of the art, or like most of it, including like some rotoscoped animation, so I don't know.
What's the game making part of it? You using like a JRPG Maker or something like that?
Yeah, I just use RPG Maker because, like, it's so simple a child can use it. So, like, if you can't make an RPG Maker game, you might have bigger problems.
Am I wrong? Tell me if I am wrong, because I think you would know the answer to this. Was Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden, is that an RPG Maker game?
I think so. It feels like it.
Right. So, I mean, hey, that's proof right there that, like, the tool doesn't matter as long as you know how to use it.
Yeah, like I see a lot of like people, I won't say which country they're from, but like on Steam, they're selling like their shitty RPG Maker game with like, they added nothing but Adderall writing. Like you can put your own art and assets into these games, but some people just use the default assets and then like stay up all night writing something and selling it for $15. My game's free, and it's always going to be free. Like,
Why?
When I make my next game,
Why do that? Why make it free?
because I want my next game to be like more fun and actually like something I feel confident charging for, whereas this is just kind of showing like how I do stuff.
I mean, it already seems to be like more like you're trying to make something that's good rather than you're just trying to put in the minimal amount of effort to make some quick cash. That's a good sign.
I'd be like a piece of shit if I had a Kickstarter. Like I can support myself. There's no reason I can't work like and make a game. Like, yeah, it's scummy that people are like, oh, support me on Patreon. It's so hard playing other people's games on camera. I'm a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, I feel the same way, like, when people are complaining about, like, their YouTube ad revenue getting cut. Like, it's hard for me to care that, like, you're not able to gouge your audience through corporate advertising as effectively as you would like.
Yeah, I have copyright claims on videos, and sometimes I know they're going to get one, but I don't care because, like, you can still upload it. It just makes money for, like, whoever actually did the art that you're, like, transforming on.
Right. Which is, you know, it's not a perfect system, but it's better than the old version of YouTube where it was just like if you did something that had copyrighted shit into it, they would immediately just take it down.
Yeah, that would actually bother me. Like my channel's like a fucking nothing thing, but I'd still be sad if it like got deleted. Because I don't know, I enjoy videos that I made.
So what are your plans for 2022 then, bro? If you're already at the point here where you've just put your game on itch, even though it's like not completely finished, but it's you know, it's at a point where it's worth showing, it seems.
It's like the first part of the saga out of 2.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be like longer when it's done, and when it's completely done, it's still going to be free. But it's just kind of a passion project and also practice because like. Maybe I got this wrong, but it seems like it's just not good etiquette to charge for your first game. Mm-hmm. Like it kind of shows like you're in it for the money. Maybe I'm wrong. And like obviously if your game is like if you studied for a really long time to make your game like actually fun so that a stranger would be like impressed, like then yeah, charge for it. But this game's very like first game. And so I plan this year to just like keep my head down, keep trying not to be a piece of shit. I feel like I have changed a lot just like in this last year.
Why?
Just doing art.
Oh, for
so
art.
Instead of playing video games and like, I don't know, I'm used to like isolating myself, but instead of like just playing video games and doing shit that doesn't matter, I'm like, what if I did shit that did matter and I could show people and like put on my resume?
I think
like no one's gonna be like, oh, I want to fuck you because you played Warframe for 2,000 hours.
I want to fuck you because you created Warframe.
Yeah,
I agree with your idea that like people. What seems like the right thing to do is to take the time to learn, and to also like. Not have that be a completely private personal thing. Like I like the idea of you're just making stuff, you're making it for yourself, and then you can slowly accrue the audience. I kind of believe that you shouldn't be charging anything until you already have the audience that like already trusts you and believes in you. It's a weird thing in general, I think, with art, that you have to pay for it before you experience it. It kind of like would make more sense if like you got to experience a game or a movie or anything, and then at the end you'd be like, oh shit, that was great. I will pay for it now.
Some people do that, and also like you want to remember like who worked on this. I want to like whoever made this. I want to see what else they make. I want to see them keep creating. And
I think
sometimes
that's-
people are even like that when it's not that good. They're like, well, this isn't that great, but I want to see what you keep doing.
That might be less common than you think, though. I feel like that thought occurs a lot more to people who make stuff than people who don't. Like, people who make stuff, when they experience something really great, they're like, wow, I would really like to learn more about the people who made this. Whereas people who just consume stuff, they're just like, another great fucking thing for me to eat up in my chair.
Yeah, I
Who
want more of
cares?
that. More of the same, please.
All right.
And it's been all decided. Oh, yeah.
But, dude, Creep, Itch.
Thanks for letting me chill, dude.
Dude, hey, you're not the first on this stream. This is the chill stream.
All right, man. Have a good night, and thanks for not shadow banning me from Google Golf.
I don't know how to do that, but even if I did, I wouldn't do it.
Right on.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Hey, man. Have a great night. Have a good 2022. Good luck with your game.
Hell yeah. Bitch raping time.
All right. See you, dude. I didn't actually hear what that last thing was.
Call from.
Baby Christ.
To accept, press 1.
Baby Christ.
Oh, wow. I got it. First try. Nice. How you doing, Minute Hour?
I'm really, really good. How are you doing, man?
I'm fucking complicated right now, which is weird for me. But,
Oh?
I called once before. I think I called myself Pot Brownies and then something else. I have no fucking clue. It was a while ago. But,
Which stream? What was the topic?
That is a good question. I think it was the conspiracy theories one.
How do you just think? Like, don't you remember what you were talking about and what the whole show is about? Is it that hard?
Well, I was mad nervous at the time, and I was kind of just talking out my ass.
All right, that's cool. What about today? Do you have
today?
Now you can talk about out of your ass, but you talk about yourself, and so your ass is like that's a good source of information.
Speaking of talking out my ass, you should check out a movie called Society. It's from the 80s. It's body horror. It's pretty fucking... It's interesting.
I have seen that movie, actually.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy. But,
We used to do Discord movie nights for the people who were making the zine, and I remember seeing Society. That has quite a powerful ending, as I recall.
Oh yeah, it fucking goes from 0 to 100 real quick. Jesus.
So why are you bringing that up?
Oh no, it just popped into my head because the father in the bedroom, butthead. Yeah, you remember. But no, new year, new me. So what's changed for me? I mean, I started doing it last year, but I've gotten into cryptocurrency. One of those dreaded miners that they fucking talked shit about a bit ago.
You're mining? You're not in the investing random cash? You're in the mining side of it?
So there are a lot of different ways to mine now. You don't always have to use a GPU, but yeah, my GPU is doing that right now. I also do a bit of trading, but it's ultimately with what I mine.
How long have you been doing that?
I think it was... Well, since I originally started mining, it was probably in the middle of 2020, so probably right before June, I want to say. Started doing that consistently.
Is that... When was the big Bitcoin jump? Was that the beginning of 2021 or 2020?
So there were a couple of them. Like, back in 2018, you could get it for like $8,000. So it wasn't that terrible. But even then, it was massive from where it was. But fucking 2020 and 2021, there were two big fucking jumps in each year, actually. But
we're going back down for a bit. It's fun.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good. That's a fun ride for you to be on.
Yeah, dude, I quit my fucking job, like my actual 9 to 5, because I was making enough to pay my rent and take care of myself, and it made me want to kill myself. So I made that executive decision.
When did you do that?
That was August 2021, I want to say.
Damn. So you've been just solely making money off crypto for 6 months or more?
Yeah, dude, I got a few projects that I got myself into. And it's actually getting really fucking stressful because people hear about what I'm doing, like people that I know, and they want to get in on it. And a few months ago, there was this old dude who had a bunch of money from his father who passed away, rest in peace. And long story short, he spent 15 grand on an ASIC miner. And it's one of the most profitable ones you can buy right now. Fucking the actual buy price went up to 60 grand. It's fucking wild. He's already made his money back. It's kind of stressful.
These people are coming to you for like crypto advice? These old men with inheritance money?
Well, it's just the one dude. There are other people who are younger who are also coming to me. It's really stressful once other people start putting their money into it, because it's fine if I fail. I can eat shit, but if my people fail, oh no.
Where do you meet these people? At the barcade?
Oh, absolutely. You meet everyone at the barcade. I mean, America's just one big barcade district when you think about it. But no, one's a work friends. In fact, technically 2 are work friends, I guess. But the rest are just hearing from it one way or another.
They hear you talking about it, and they're becoming slowly enticed.
They're like, "Oh, you're living off of it, huh?" And that's where they start to get interested.
My daddy just died. I could get into this.
Oh dear Lord, that's terrible.
Well,
No,
that's a funny thing. No, it is a funny thing. Like, if you came into a bunch of money, I mean, what are you gonna spend it on? If not bullshit, why not bullshit that makes you money?
Yeah, I mean, it's a hell of a fucking market. I wouldn't call it bullshit. Like, a lot of it, like 99% of crypto, don't let anyone tell you otherwise, is a bunch of fucking worthless scams and rug pulls.
Mm-hmm.
But that 1%, if you find it, if you read enough fucking research papers, white papers, and just fucking kill your eyeballs, you can make good money on an actual legit project.
Are you a like crypto believer? Like, would you give us the pitch if you are a believer? Like, in what like just the benefits here besides just making money in the short term? Do you think that this is a thing that is a future-proof thing, or is it you gotta pay close attention and get your money in and then get it out? What do you say?
Yeah, I think crypto's gonna actually take off and be real. I think there's gonna be a lot of conflict with world governments because it's their worst fucking nightmare that you have your own money to control your prosperity. But yeah, I think it's definitely gonna fucking take off. I think there's way too much money in it. There's a lot of scarcity mechanics and actual economic solutions that you can't find in regular money.
I truly don't understand it, and it will, I'm not like coming at this from a position of like, I think it's bad, because I just don't understand it. That's the baseline thing. So feel free to just correct me in any instance here. But just like my imagination as it thinks of crypto, if it's something that actually became big, my fear is that like there's gonna be a bunch of corporate coins where you like get like McDonald's crypto and Burger King crypto, and they're all just gonna be like tied into like loyalty programs, and like then you'll just have all these weird separate currencies so you can just buy things from corporations. That's where my mind goes when I think about the long-term crypto thing.
Yeah, I feel like that's absolutely going to become a thing once it gets really strong market adoption. But because there are exchanges where you can pretty much swap out most coins under the sun that actually are worth a damn, and they all work together to make sure that, you know, they're secure and profitable and reasonable to work with, like not something that would scare the shit out of you to put your money in. I would say that it's never going to be like you earn corporate credits to earn your fucking weekly ration, and then you're just fucking going back to the Industrial Revolution where you're working for company money.
I love this idea. I love that. Like, it's too enticing, though, as an idea. It's like if you put some money into the McDonald's cryptocurrency, your McDoubles could double in a year's time. You could cash that in for double McDoubles.
Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. But then again, now that I think about it, companies would probably... Yeah, I feel like a lot of companies that don't have massive margins are probably going to try and stay the fuck away from crypto.
Because it's too volatile, or?
Yeah, the volatility, and it's just, they're about consistent profits, because you're a big company, you got to support a lot of mouths and a lot of different money streams, and if you're ever in a down market, you might just fucking crash before it can recover.
What is the site or hub that you use to do your crypto shit?
I use so many fucking sites and shit. Like, you got to have a wallet for each individual coin. Some are multi-coin wallets, and some support quite a few. If you're just looking for the simplest solution, exchanges are the way to go. But exchanges can be hacked, and that is a danger. Usually they'll get you your money back because they have a reputation to protect, but it's definitely a concern. And I mean, I'm not sponsored or anything. I mean, shout out to anyone from there who's listening, but KuCoin is pretty cool.
Do you do then, like, are you buying, like, you're doing day trading, like you're doing the whole fucking, like, buying shit coins and trading them to get the biggest margins, or are you just investing in, like, the stable coins? I'm using terms I don't know what they mean, but I've read them.
Oh, so stable coins are just, well, typically a legit stable coin is something that has a one-to-one backing, or at least it should. Tether doesn't. Stay away from Tether if you're scared of things that normal governments do, like print money. But I actually don't do a ton of trading. When I first got into it, I tried my hand at it, but honestly, if you're just throwing money into it and going straight into trading, you're probably going to lose your money. You're going to have paper hands, and you're going to sell at the worst times. The best way to do it is to get background capital and just get into mining something that's actually legit, like providing actual value to some sort of coin.
So did you just get that from, you had your job and then you invested money you made into mining, or did you come into some money?
Well, I was working my job, but I also knew about a few mining things from way before. In fact, if I fucking just mined with GPUs early on, way before Bitcoin took off and held, I would have never needed to work in the first place. But fucking, you know, I took a few grand from that, and after researching a few projects that looked really promising, I put my money into miners for them, and well, now I'm making bread.
This guy's a fucking millionaire.
I want to be. I really want to be.
What would you do? What would you do with the money? What's the plan?
What would I do with the money? Oh, what's the plan? Okay, so if I don't get super rich, but I get okay money, I'm going to move to somewhere like the Philippines, where our dollars stretch farther than they would ever need to. Like, I'd already be close to being a millionaire in the Philippines because they use pesos, like Mexican pesos. And fucking, I could just retire there. So I can get me a Filipino woman and just chill.
So that's your thought? Do you have a dollar amount that it's like when you reach that, then it's no more of this? Or, I mean, I feel like a lot of people, when they're making the money, like, it's pretty tempting to just put all your money into making more money.
Yeah, and there are ways to do that where that's as financially safe as it gets, honestly, but you didn't hear that from me. But, no, definitely have money to live off of. Never put all your money in. Like a lot of people say it, but it's good advice. Don't ever put in money that you're not willing to lose.
Right. Which for a huge amount of people is pretty much any money.
Yeah, but the thing about crypto, again, is a lot of coins are like cents, change, like things that if you just didn't eat out or do stupid shit with your money, you might be able to squeeze it into there if you are trying to buy, but highly recommend mining instead of buying.
If you were cooking soup instead of eating Soylent and takeout every day.
Yeah, fucking Soylent. That shit's disgusting. How can you eat that?
You gotta be European or something. All right, hey man, thank you for calling in. Appreciate talking to you, man.
Absolutely, dude. It was great. Can I ask you one more question, by the way?
Go for it.
So, if you had to guess, like, other than liking your content, what would you say is the most unifying factor, the most common thing people have as far as watching your content and watching the live streams?
Schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia? I think you got a point there, yeah. But,
That's,
yeah, dude.
In my ideal mind, it's that everybody is just like, who watches the stuff I make is just like super cool, awesome, like person just like me. But I think there's a lot of crazy people, and I have no problem with it, by the way. Love crazy people. But that seems to be the prevalent thing.
Absolutely, dude. I can definitely see your point. But no, we're all big dick swingers. We got six-pack abs. We're all millionaires. Like, no doubt.
Even if you had all that and you were schizophrenic, I'd still think you're a real cool dude.
Yeah, dude. I mean, schizophrenia is a bonus at that point. I mean, you already got it all.
I personally believe, the schizophrenics, deserve a whole, in the past, they used to be the shamans and the oracles and all that stuff, and now we just are like, those fucking crazy people, but, they got something. There's something happening there. Who knows?
Maybe we just gotta give them hallucinogens and see how far out there they can get,
Just have them write down all the voices, the transcript, and I'll look through it and try to find. I'll discern the prophecies. You can't let the schizophrenic determine for themselves what is the prophecy. You need a third party to come in there and be like, "Oh, there's the prophecy."
Yeah, dude. Minute Hour, the high priest, will tell you how to live your life.
All right, man. Hey, thank you again for calling in.
Absolutely, dude. Thanks for answering my question. Have a great night.
All right, you too, man. Bye. Sorry to schizophrenics. Really not making fun of you. Please don't try to find me and kill me. This is my greatest thing is, I don't want to accidentally say a trigger phrase that makes
Call
you...
from
Joe.
Okay. Joe.
Yo, did I get in?
Yeah, dude. What's up?
Do you remember me? I know it's been a while.
Joe? Is this the Joe?
This is the Joe. I know it's been a long time.
Dude, I didn't recognize you at first because you sound calm. You sound collected.
Yeah, well, it's what happens at 9:30 at night. I just don't have the energy in me anymore.
We'll get you riled up.
Oh, do you have time? You won't even have to get me riled up. I got a story for you. I got an explanation for my 6-month absence.
Okay.
Would you like to hear it?
No, just.
I think the last time I talked to was June of last year. And I know the whole subject of the stream is like New Year, New You. Well, let's talk about the old me, the 2021 me. So shortly after that call, maybe even, some say inspired by that call, I actually ended up getting civilly married to my girlfriend. a few weeks later.
Are you kidding me, Joe?
I'm not fucking kidding.
What
Listen,
the,
man,
wait, what the hell does
so far, but
civilly married mean for a Catholic like yourself, Joe?
it actually doesn't mean anything. I found out. Thank goodness. Because the story only gets worse from there.
Oh no!
It's horrible. It was this. Her name was. Well, I don't know. Should I use real names? I use my real name. Let's just call her Michelle.
Okay.
I think she was a Latin beauty, Michelle. She was great, wonderful to talk to.
Did you say a black beauty?
No, Latin.
Oh, Latin. Okay, I thought you meant like that movie with the horse, Black Beauty. Okay, go on.
No. But yeah, she was great to talk to. She was beautiful. Talked to her hours out of the day. You know, just really clicked.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, you know, a month and a half after meeting her, we decided that, you know, let's just get married. And so we did it. We just I moved out of my shitty apartment in Boston, moved into her shitty home in Connecticut.
You guys had met though, yeah?
What's that?
You guys had met in person before?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. We had like actual real dates.
Okay.
But they it wasn't long. Wasn't long though. I've been told since that people typically date longer than a couple months before they get married.
Yeah.
Which might have been good advice, but but anyway, so we get married. I think everything's hunky-dory. We're gonna have that nice white picket fence, beautiful family. Everything's going my way. Everything's going Catholic Joe's way. Well, lo and behold, it's like you hear those stories where it's like after you get married, one person changes completely.
One person?
I didn't change. What's it mean? I'm crazy enough to marry somebody after a couple months, sure, but
yeah, I mean, like
I had some intention behind it.
You sound like the same Catholic Joe that we all know and love.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like I wasn't selling. I wasn't selling something fake, something I didn't actually have. I was all out there. But apparently, she's actually crazy. She's actually pretty nuts. But at one point she told me I couldn't even be Catholic anymore.
What'd she want you to be?
What's that?
What'd she want you to be?
She wanted me. She's got a problem with the Virgin Mary of all things. I don't even know why.
I thought Latina ladies love the Virgin Mary.
That's you think, right? They got the whole Lady of Guadalupe going for them. Converted all the millions of Aztecs all in a couple days. You think they'd love the Virgin Mary, but no. So yeah, she heard just one homily that she didn't like about the Virgin Mary, and she's like, "You can't be Catholic anymore. We're not going to have kids if you are going to insist on being Catholic."
Is this a homily that you were just preaching in the house, or you guys were going to church together? What
no, we were going to church, and the priest said something. It was one of Mary's feast days or whatever. She was talking about Mary. She just didn't like what he had to say.
Damn.
So that was it. Couldn't be Catholic anymore after that. I mean, obviously, I'm still Catholic. Like I didn't go through with it. But it was just a lot of bullshit like that.
Wait, so you got divorced to stay Catholic?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. What am I supposed to do?
No, I don't.
What am I supposed to do in that pickle? Well, and it was more than that.
Nobody understands how deep your commitments run, Joe.
What's that?
Nobody understands how deep your commitment to Catholicism is.
Oh yeah, I would to the point where I'd break the commandments of Catholicism just to preserve it.
So she heard a bad homily and she said, "Joe, I've had enough of this Catholicism. We should now become Satanists." What was her alternative?
Literally any other. Not Catholic, but any other Christian denomination, like basically become Protestants, which I can't do. I just can't do it. I'm not even sure they believe in the same God as me half the time. I just couldn't do it. Plus, I don't want to be separated from the Eucharist. Like that's like half the point of going to church is getting the Eucharist. And they don't have that in Protestant churches.
I really don't. I'm not familiar with a lot of the denominations of Christianity. I was raised Catholic, so yeah, that I want that wafer and that wine too. I get where you're coming from. They don't do that in other churches? What the fuck?
Well, no, because they don't believe. So, like, they don't believe. A lot of denominations don't believe that Christ is actually present in the body and blood, which is like the whole point of receiving it at Mass is that Christ is actually present in it. But they just don't believe it. And I don't know if you've ever been to like a non-denominational service, like a Protestant service. Half the time, it's just some charismatic guy gets up there and just gives you either a PowerPoint presentation for 45 minutes, or he just talks to you about a couple of pages of the Bible that he liked and what he thinks it means. And then that's it. And then maybe sometimes you clap your hands a little bit, sing a song, and then that's it. That's not really church to me. That just feels like motivational club with some old Hebrew.
And that's like the person who's talking there, like he's even got a wife and everything, right? He's got a family. If he's not Catholic.
A family that he could divorce any time within that church, and it wouldn't even be a problem. He could be the shitty deadbeat dad, and he could still be the head of whatever Baptist church he's a part of.
I definitely want a celibate priest because I feel like it should be their job to be like they have all they're thinking about 24/7 because they're like feverishly angry because they can't have sex. They're just like, I must study the Bible. There's no other way.
I'm so fucking angry. I'm just gonna rub these rosary beads a little bit harder.
But some charismatic pastor, like, might as well just be some con man. Like, if he can still have sex and have a normal life, like, it doesn't even matter what he's saying on Sunday.
Yeah, what the fuck have you given up? You know, like, what the fuck have you sacrificed for your supposed love and connection with God? Come on, put your cards on the table a little bit.
So then what happened? She was demanding something that you wouldn't relent.
It wasn't even just that. Like, that was just the tip of the iceberg. A lot of it was just like as soon as you got married, like, you know, couples are supposed to fight. I get that.
Joe, where are you? Are you on a hurricane right now? What's going on?
I'm still in Connecticut. Not that part of Connecticut, but right now I'm walking outside. I was calling you while I was walking. But I don't know what's going on. There's a whole bunch of kill coming. So this might be the last you hear me.
Yeah, you're becoming very distant.
I'm sorry. You hear me now?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
All right, so there were a lot of problems. This is just one problem.
Yeah, this is one major problem, but just the tip of the iceberg. And she was, you know, couples are supposed to argue, right? You know, that's just what happens. But there's just some things, especially when you're married, you're just not supposed to argue or threaten about. And, like, almost right off the bat, she was constantly either threatening divorce or threatening to leave to a faraway place for an indefinite period of time. And it's like, I can't operate under those conditions. I'm just a scared dog. I was just a scared dog for 2 months. Like, just every time I'd wake up, I'd be like, is she still here? Oh, okay. I have her one more day, at least. You know?
Is it cultural? Is it because she was Latina?
No.
No?
No, because her parents are normal people. They didn't do that shit.
That wasn't like who she was threatening to leave you for, her parents in the home country or something?
No, she was part of the Air Force Reserve, and I guess part of the reserve, like part of that whole deal, is that, you know, you're supposed to go on a 6 month, what do they call it? Like assignment, you know?
Yeah.
You have 6 years or 4 years in the reserves, and you're only supposed to do, like, you're mandated to do 1 6 month assignment. But if you want to, you can take as many voluntary assignments you want. When we got married.
So she, at any moment, she could have just taken off and had a job somewhere far away.
Well, that's the thing. It's like when we got married, but before we got married, we talked about it. We're like, yeah, you don't want to do the mandatory one, right? You're not doing a bunch of volunteer ones all over the place. Yeah, and she said, yeah. Like, yeah, that's what she wants to do. You know, she's going to commit to the relationship, committed to the marriage, and find a job here. Well, whenever she got mad at me, that would change. So all of a sudden become like, you know what? I'm just going to go to Germany for 2 years. And when I come back, maybe I'll be your wife. I can't operate like that, maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm the jackass, but I can't operate under those conditions.
Yeah, Joe,
Not for a long period
that sounds
of time.
like a beautiful... Hey, maybe you should call up your ex who calls into this show. What's her name? Katie?
No. What's her name? Oh, Katie? Which the one that used to call on the show, or the my ex-wife?
Oh God, I don't know. There was a lady named Katie who used to call in, and she used to date you, Joe.
Do you have her number? Try calling her.
I hope she's listening. I hope she's listening right now to know that Joe is available.
I think I could text her. Do you want me to text her? Bring her up.
Yes. I don't know. I don't fucking know. All right. All I know is that when I talked with her about you, she wasn't, she wasn't like, that guy ruined my life. Which for me is like, that's the best possible relationship you can have with your ex. Is like, if you don't hate each other's guts, like, hey, maybe there was something there that you should revisit.
No, there definitely was. And, I'm going to text her right now. Hold on.
Dude, hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, Joe, keep us posted on this. We'll do a call-in show in a couple weeks. You'll call back. You'll tell us what's happened.
Okay. Definitely. But,
all right, good. Thanks for calling in, Joe. It's great hearing from you again. I'm sorry your wife didn't work out.
Yeah, I got more amazing stories on that to come. I can't wait to fill you in.
All right, hell
I'm
yeah.
like I feel like I had to call back in because I'm basically your Kramer. That's what I feel like, What's Seinfeld without Kramer? It's just a weird, awkward guy making dumb jokes in his New York apartment. It's not even good. So I feel like I owe it to you.
It's a good point about Seinfeld. I don't agree that you're like Kramer. You're not, Sorry to burst your bubble.
You can't just give me this one. You can't
All
give me
right,
this one.
fine. You're the Kramer. You're the Kramer of the call-in show. You son of. All right, fine.
Fuck yes.
All right, see you, Joe. Thanks for calling in.
All right, see you, handsome.
That was nice. It's nice that you called me handsome. Appreciate it. All right, that's gonna be that for the call-ins. I'll put the. Says no more of that. Do we have boys still in here? Oh, we got boys. Hold on. Yo, boys. Oh wait, I'm muted. Yo, boys.
Hey, what's up?
Yo, hey. How's it going, boys?
I was just thinking, oh, sorry, you go ahead, Toner.
Sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say I sufficiently rapidly intoxicated myself.
Did you pour yourself a Toner martini?
No, I didn't. I had a bourbon barrel ale. I just threw it back.
Will you, and it's your choice, but will you explain to the audience what the Toner martini is? Because I think it's a great mixed drink.
I will. Yeah. No, there's no issue with sharing the recipe.
You're so fucking drunk. What the fuck happened? It's been 30 minutes.
Hey. I don't know. I'm like, I'm built to like drink just fucking whiskey. So whenever I put like a beer type item in my body, it just fucking knocks me out on my ass.
That makes no
sense.
All right. Tell us. Toner martini.
Right. The Toner martini is made out of 1 part bourbon, preferably Old Forester's 100 proof. It's probably the best one for it. And then half a part of vermouth. And then a few dashes of bitters. You could use Angostura bitters, or you could preferably peach bitters if you could find it. And then you top it all off with 1.5 parts of peach Snapple. So it's like kind of a peach tea cocktail. Yeah. That's
good.
a toner
Very
martini.
good drink. Highly recommend the toner martini. You also need one of those giant globes of ice.
Yeah. One big fat round ice cube. If you can manage it. Or like 4 or 5 traditional ice cubes.
Moxie, do you have a signature drink?
Yeah, I want to drink the Moxie Famous. How do I make the Moxie Famous?
I don't have good drinks. I have one, which is not good, called the milk shit. And it's literally just milk with 100 proof cinnamon schnapps in it.
In equal parts, approximately?
No, it's like, you get a shot glass full of 100 proof cinnamon schnapps into like, I don't know, like 12 ounces of milk. I don't know. It really depends on how drunk you are and how much booze you can handle.
Yeah.
The milk shit. And then the other one is truly pathetic. It's just light beer over ice.
That's as a mixed drink.
Hey, yeah, just like you can sip that all day long in summer. It's refreshing. You're basically already drinking water, just put on ice.
I like it. I like the milk shit. It's like just spicy alcoholic milk.
Yeah, I mean, you can also do with peppermint schnapps. That was like the buddy that I knew that I came up with it with. He liked peppermint. I like cinnamon. I just like cinnamon in general. Milk shit. I mean, you could do it with almond milk, rice milk, whatever, the shit milk, whatever. But it's like, that's something where every once in a while I actually do drink that.
You can make that vegan.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it with almond milk or oat milk shit.
Oat milk shit.
Yeah, oat would be the way to, like, almond is not environmentally friendly.
Oh, yeah?
Almonds are horrible, dude. Well, as a California boy, like, just knowing how much water goes into almond production is disgusting for California. They should not be doing that shit.
That was one very, very different cultural thing moving to California was people are very, very conscious of wasted water.
Oh, yeah, yeah. When I moved out of California, I moved, near the Great Lakes here in Minnesota. It's, I was still conscious of water usage, even though I live within walking distance of the Mississippi River and like the Great Lakes and all that shit. I was like careful because that's just how I was raised. So it's like, that was my mindset. Then I got my water bill. I was like, oh, there's like $75 of who gives a shit fees. And then I used $5 worth of water. I think I'll just double my water usage and it will hardly make any difference and nobody will give a shit.
There's like legit laws, right, in California, like about watering your lawn, about like how long you're allowed to spray your hose.
A lot of times, yeah, there was like restrictions on the hours you could do it based off of like, the heat of the sun and all that shit, what plants you could plant, how long you could water. Like there was a time where I remember like when the droughts were hitting hard, they'd be like, hey, can you guys just like take a shower every 3 days? Don't wash your car, water your lawn every other day at 5 a.m. All that sort of shit. And the thing is also like when it comes to residential usage of water, it's a fraction of California's usage. Most of it really is industrial and especially the farmland where they grow those goddamn almonds where it takes like 1.2 gallons, I think, if I remember correctly. Or it might even be more, but it's like gallons of water for each almond grown. It's irresponsible. It's ridiculous.
That's That's expected though. That they're just gonna blame just normal, regular people showering. Those are the people who are wasting water.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like once you like find out about like all the luxury crops being grown, and you go like, so why can't I flush my toilet until I take a shit? Like I have to like take 6 pisses in this thing before I flush it to save 1.2 gallons. But like we're growing almonds in a desert region. Like what are you doing?
I remember specifically one thing is, and maybe this is just my family. Maybe this isn't like an East Coast regular thing. But when brushing my teeth, I used to leave the water running the whole time in the faucet. So I could, like use it as needed and not have to turn it on and off and stuff. But I remember doing that in California and people giving me some serious scolding about how much wasted water that is.
Yeah, I mean, well, the thing is, it's needlessly wasted water.
But it's just slightly easier. What do you tell me? I gotta, with my toothbrush in my hand, I gotta turn on the faucet and put it under the running water?
The minute hour, you need to realize that living in California is suffering, okay?
It's true. Hey, I'm with my Californian friend. What's your pseudonym? Give me a pseudonym. Make one up.
Shrimp Milk.
Shrimp Milk. And we're from NorCal.
Sacramento.
Yeah. And,
slightly actual NorCal.
Yeah, full on, not fucking Bay Area bullshit. BAB.
Nice. Yeah, actual NorCal is cool, like with all the mountains and the
Sacramento is the last uncool place.
Sacramento is like but like it's barely on the edges of NorCal where shit still is. Once you go above Sacramento, then it's actually cool.
Yeah. Shrimp Milk? Where the fuck did Shrimp Milk come from?
That's my Xbox gamer tag.
I'm gonna make a milk shit with shrimp milk now.
Hell yeah.
People always ask me, how do you milk a shrimp? And it's like, that's not what that means.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I'm
How do you milk
always
a chocolate? How do
searching
you
for,
milk a strawberry?
for those
Why are you asking me that?
microscopic teats on a shrimp. Like
little teats.
They're hard to find because the legs.
AAA cups.
The legs.
People start wondering, are shrimp mammals? And it's like, if you don't know that, like, why are you asking with you?
Get out of here.
This is some San Francisco talk.
What the fuck is that? I've never been to San Francisco, let alone know what it is.
You guys are talking
Get the
about
fuck out of here.
shrimps as if they're like some sort of species that like deserves our recognition.
You think that happens in San Francisco?
No milking of any kind happens in San Francisco.
I just feel like in San Francisco, it's important that
cock milk there. I'll tell you that.
Oh, okay. Cock milking, yes, that's the one kind of milking that happens. But no, there are no tits in San Francisco, so there's no milking to be done.
Oats.
Thank
You milk an
God.
oat there?
Yeah, oats maybe. Oat milk maybe.
Where are the teats on the oats?
Yeah, oat teats.
Oh no, I don't know. That milk
There's shit
shit.
on TikTok right now about if you made oatmeal with oat milk, that's like double oatmeal. It's like more oats per oat.
Yeah, 2 to 1.
Dude, all those milks are pretty ridiculous. Like when you look in, you don't see it in America as much because they don't have to put like the percentage of the ingredients on it. But like I looked up like almond milk from some other country, and it's like 1.2% almond, and it's just water, starch, and flavor and shit.
Right. Yeah.
There's hardly any like actual product in there. It's mostly water. It's such a jip.
Isn't that
It's
nut milk?
such a ripoff. Sorry, I don't want to be offensive and say jip.
Yeah. What does jip mean?
Something to do with gypsies.
Yeah, those goddamn gypsies always jipping us.
Those gypsies. I'm constantly being ripped off by gypsies at the flea market here.
At the barcade, the gypsies stand outside.
I went to the arcade. I put my quarter on the machine, saying I was up next, and some gypsy stole it.
I hate the fuck. Oh man, it's so true though. The gypsies hanging out like around the barcade, like it's a huge problem.
Inside of those boxes, and they tell you your fortune. Those people.
The people who are that are so dirty and smell so bad that the police have to be called to deal with them.
To deodorize, they spray Old Spice.
They shoot them in a good way.
In a good way. It's like when they pepper spray. It's like the opposite.
So fumigation. Firing squad.
You can think of it like pepper spray, but good.
Yeah, like police shot 100 gypsies in San Francisco yesterday, and that's a good thing.
Right. All cops are bastards except if they shoot a gypsy.
Then they get a gold star. They get a promotion.
Exactly. They got commended by the woke council.
So sorry to all the gypsies watching the stream right
No.
now. Like I know I have
72 people watching now, and at least 10 have got to be gypsies, right? So
What
you're
does
fucked.
gypsy mean? We're all anthropologists. We're all amateur anthropologists here. What does gypsy mean? Where are they from? What is the country? What
They're
gypsum
from
country?
the Roma people in Italy. Romani people in Italy.
They're Italian?
They're Italian, like you
Mi
were.
familia!
Yeah, they're pieces of shit, just like every other Italian, but just like more
They
pieces.
had their
I suddenly-
cultural like progenesis in like northern India or something like that, right?
What the fuck?
Like I think that's where the culture started. Was like.
Yeah, what's really like,
way
I don't know where they start, but like they go everywhere. Like, yeah, they travel. They're like, gypsy caravans. They're kind of like the Jews getting kicked out of every country.
And they got killed, like the Jews, right? They were in the same classification
Yeah,
during the
they were.
Holocaust.
Yeah. They get it pretty rough. They had like a supporting role.
Well,
Second best actor.
Why don't the gypsies just, pull themselves up by their bootstraps and start becoming lawyers and Hollywood? Why don't they do it? What's wrong with them? Is there something genetically inferior about gypsies?
Well, they would have to come to America to do that, and we already have the Jews and the Italians running, and some Irish running everything, so they would just get curb stomped and completely destroyed if they tried.
No.
Hey, I wanted to say, Mr. The Minute Hour, I think there's not enough boy diversity. I think we need more like diversity and equity and inclusion in the boys. Like, can we have our first gypsy boy, for example?
Any boy is allowed to claim gypsyhood, gypsy genetics, at any time. I wouldn't stop that from happening.
Yeah, let's get
But you're
Zoltar.
right. A lot of the
Yeah.
boys are of European descent.
Hey, you don't know that of me.
Tell us, what's your heritage, Quate?
100% full on black. Oh shit. You heard it here first.
What are you complaining about?
Well,
you're
I'm saying I'm the
you're
only
a shining
one. I'm the
example for
token.
your brothers.
My friend Shrimp Milk is Asian. Quate, that offer of renting a room is off the table. No. Shrimp Milk can rent the room though. He's Asian, so. Yeah, Asians are pretty cool. Yeah.
Ching Chong.
Yo, Asians of all the races have the highest vaccination rate in America.
Hey, I can say that because I'm Asian.
The vaccination rate part. You can say that. You can't say that.
I would not say that. I would just say the Ching Chong part. All right, boys. Any final New Year, New You thoughts? This is the very last
Does everyone have
thing.
any New Year's resolutions or
Let's take it
anything
one
like that?
Let's take it one by one. One by one here.
One by one, starting with Shrimp Milk.
My resolution is read books because I don't read enough books.
Books,
Hell yeah.
You're talking
Good
about
for you.
novels or nonfiction or manga?
Just any book with
All right.
words on pages.
Respectable. Moxie.
I'm just trying to get further away from the government this year.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have one little piece of trivia, which is somewhat relevant right now.
Okay.
In the last zine that I edited, in the classified section, I used the colors of the Romani flag of the Gypsies.
Okay. And oh, that was the trivia.
That was the trivia. That was the trivia right
and
there.
that was a purposeful, cognizant thing. You were
Yes. And there are other things in the zine like that too, but
hell yeah,
that one is revealed. Look for it, people.
All right. Representation. All right, Kuwait.
My New Year's resolution is to not have a New Year's resolution, but only in 2022. My New Year's resolution is to have one for 2023.
So you're gonna spend this whole year brainstorming next year's resolution.
I have a year to figure it out.
Any you got anything bubbling right now? Any
Florida, baby. I'm thinking FL, the big FL.
2023 is all about FL.
Yeah, that's the only way forward.
But why?
You know, Sun and Beach. Dexter, you ever heard of him?
Huh?
Dexter? Morgan Dexter?
Dr. Dexter.
Yeah.
All right, Toner.
All right, my real resolution, the actual one, is to write more. Like actually get off my ass and write some shit. But my more immediately concerning one is to quit my job. And yeah.
Those go hand in hand. Once you quit your job, you're gonna have so much free
maybe
time.
I'll have some days off. That would be pretty cool.
Toner, start a fucking Patreon and I'll patronize your writings.
Thank you.
Start
Actually,
a
not the first
Substack.
person to say that. So you'll fund the next Molkman album.
Dude, my 30 cents per month is gonna go real far.
That's the platinum tier. That's the platinum tier on
That's
the
the platinum
Patreon.
tier. I'm not talking 1 cent. 30.
Yeah, no. Dude, you're shelling out 30 a month, you get special treatment.
You're gonna send like stickers through the mail like every month though, right? I'm not gonna pay even $1 if I'm not getting tons of physical rewards.
Oh, for sure. And I'll pay for the postage and everything. You just got to give me that Sacagawea $1 a month, and you got it.
All right, boys. Any just final thoughts you want to call out, just as a total free for all? All right, hell yeah, perfect. So glad the solidarity that exists among the boys. Hey,
wait,
what? Go.
You sound kind of sober.
I know. I only had 6 big beers. Like I'm that's why I'm
6
so
big beers.
I'm so ready to call quits on this because I ran out of beers. If I had more, I'd go.
Yeah, me too. I'm only 6 pints in on that light shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I have. 6 pints of
This is like the most
Keystone Light.
sober boy conversation we've ever had.
It's honestly pissing me off. All right, but anyway, see you, boys.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, boy.
All right, hell yeah. That's the stream. Oh, I forgot to mention throughout the whole damn stream, all the music from the stream is from Jordana, or perhaps Jordana, and Jordana and TV Girl. Anyway, it's all from this artist, and I linked their Bandcamp in the description of this video. Gonna play a few songs here at the end to close the stream out. Thanks for listening. Thanks for calling. Always fun to do the stream. And no idea when the next one will be. Soon-ish. A week, 2 weeks, a month. Probably within a month, at least. Anyway, have a good night. Oh, also, the HUD from the stream is from Slouch. The link to his channel is also in the description of this video. He does lots of great animations. Definitely check him out. Good night.
Party's not over 'cause the liquor is gone. Our neighbors complained, oh, the cops have been called. Everyone's sleeping, but I'm still awake. The party's not over till I hear you say we're going bottle is resting where once it was small. The dance floor is empty, just a memory of fun. The ice will be melting before morning breaks. The party's not over till I hear you say we're going home.
Daily dawns another day. I was up to make my way. So I dress and drink and eat, move my fingers and my feet, learn a little here and there, weep and laugh and sweat and sway. Hear a song I want to stay, leave some words upon a page. So I walk in blinded morning, back to bed I'm bound to go.
Music has faded, the ashtray's been filled. Your head may be aching, the wine may be spilled. Restless and sober, but we all gotta sit. 'Cause the party's not over till I hear you say we're going
giving happiness to people. And we're going to fly the parties.